What Cinco in my de Mayos? Oh, that was not only bad but also potentially offensive. I don't know about that one. Guys, can we cut that out?
Deny it!
No, I'm sorry,
Sharon,
Sharon. I didn't.
Sharon, buddy, calm down.
Yeah. He's not here. We're not talking about Nier Automata right now.
Great start to the stream, Step.
Thank you. I hold myself to a high standard. Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all having the most Monday of days. Wow, it's a rare one for me. I'm joined by Dot and Jordan and Lee. We decided to drop a game from our Sunday slot, and then I decided to not stream on Sunday. So we decided to do Pokemon Academy Live for the next couple of weeks, and we're doing it today. Partly because we kind of want to keep some momentum going on the story from last time, because some insane bullshit happened, and we need to see what happens next, and we need you guys to see what happens next even more.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, some insane bullshit sure did happen. Isn't that right, Sharon?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
What do you have to say for yourself, Twink?
Yeah, what the fuck is wrong with you, dude?
Oh, he left. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, okay.
You know what? That's fine. It is Cinco de Mayo, so I'm going to be drinking some tequila-based beverages. I made my first Silverhand, since, February. I've not had one of these in a long time. I'm very, excited for this. We did get a follow on pre-roll. Hello, Sir Kitty001. Thank you for popping in. Fellas, shall we, just get right into this? Let me make sure my shit's logged in.
I'm good.
Right on. Here we go. Straight up, man. Imagine coming into this blind, and this is the first that you see from this fun little visual novel. You are no longer you. You wake up from a nightmare. It's the same old one. You barely registered anymore. You yawn, checking the time on your clock. It seems you've woken up early. Noon. Well, relatively early. Still, it's a Sunday. It's not like you have anything going on. You slowly pull yourself up. That was bothering me so much. I'm so glad you corrected. Your 4 roommates are gone, of course. It's so late in the day, could only be expected. Your little electric partner jumps into your bag as you swing it over your shoulder. You ponder what they might be serving in the cafeteria. Maybe they're still serving breakfast. You could get a late brunch or something. You yawn again, but a minor electric shock from your bag reminds you that you're not the only hungry one in the room right now. As you walk to the cafeteria, you hear a low, disgruntled murmuring sound echoing from your classmates. You ignore it, as no one looks at you. You find an empty table and sit down to eat by yourself, picking at some leftover waffles. It's only noon, but you already feel like you've wasted your entire day. You decide to take a nap. Perhaps when you wake up, you'll feel more prepared to handle what comes next.
Hey!
You literally blink the sleep out of your eyes as you look up and see a familiar girl standing over the table, glaring down at you.
Are you just gonna sleep there and pretend there isn't a big elephant in the room? What are we going to do?
You raise an eyebrow at the girl. She seems to have some very strong feelings about something you aren't familiar with. It sounds like a whole lot of not your problem. You shrug and prepare to go back to sleep.
Ethan!
Well, what?
Yeah, so we're playing as Ethan right now. What are we going to do? I want to draw some attention. If you look down at the bottom right of the screen, Ethan has a Pokedex, not the mental Pokedex.
Yeah, actual physical Pokedex. I don't think we've noticed that last time, or at least I didn't.
The Pokedex wasn't added yet when we did this section.
You'll also notice that we has the
same team as that.
Exact same team, and he's he's got a lot of money.
Yeah, and if you'll go to the social tab.
Let's see. Menu, social. This is gonna be Professor Cherry, 247. And Nier, 117.
And that's it.
Relationship wannabe. That's...
Oh.
What are his traits?
Ooh, that's a good question. Let's see. Menu, traits. Patience!
Patience level 69.
Nice.
Nice.
Cool.
Oh,
I feel like
that's-
it's a. I'm further vindicated in Ethan being possibly my favorite character.
I'm this is an egg stat sheet right here. I can endure anything.
-3 charm.
That's rough. 9 wit, wit being a second the second highest stat, that's nice. Good for you, buddy.
Alright, back to what are we going to do?
I'll do one more check. Okay, that's it. Nothing else interesting.
Look, Leaf, I don't know what you're talking about, but I can't help you with whatever it is that's got you like this.
Oh, look, he said her name right.
My name's Leaf, not Leaflet. And I thought you were like his
Hang
best
on.
friend.
Keep going. Man, I'm not anybody's best friend.
Do we at least know where he is?
Yeah, maybe I wasn't clear. Who are you talking about?
Are you kidding me, Ethan? Nier, your roommate.
Wow, what's with the passion? No, I don't know where he is. It's a Sunday and he's probably out studying or training or something. It's not like I keep tabs on him.
Oh, right. So it's a total coincidence that you always end up in the same places. You just coincidentally end up doing everything he does.
Hey, he might be copying me. Like, you know those Pokemon he picked up during the egg hunt?
Yeah.
I already had their exact eggs in the incubator. My old neighbor sent them to me. That's why I didn't pick up any eggs during the hunt. I already had as many as I could carry.
2?
You can't blame me for the dino. Someone gave us 2 dino eggs at once. She's a competitive breeder and she dumps her breed checks on me. I don't know, but that's what she does, alright?
Who's a breeder?
His neighbor. Well, fine. Maybe you aren't stalking him, but can't you at least use your weird connection to him to figure out where he is?
Great. Ethan Gold, the world's best compass for people who are better than him.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't go out of my way to follow him. Half the time, I get there first.
Well, if you could be anywhere right now, where do you wish you were?
Honestly, home.
Hmm.
Yeah, sorry. Why are you even asking? Don't you have his phone number?
I do, but he's not answering his phone. I haven't been able to track him down all of today or yesterday. I gave him some space yesterday, but I thought we needed to talk today.
You know, nothing about you passes the Bechdel test.
What?
Not for long.
Don't worry, it will.
I'm working on it, Ethan.
Nothing. Anyway, what's this about giving him space? Did something happen?
What?
Okay, I'm getting the vibe that something did happen.
Did you not go to the speeches? You didn't even go there to support your 2 roommates?
Hey, I was going to. I was...
Okay, I'll try help. Yeah, look, that's just what all these streams are like, okay?
I just didn't feel up to it. I think it'd be better to take a nap, and maybe when I woke up, things would be better.
Oh, then someone should probably tell you what happened.
Sounds like you're going to tell me some bad news that wasn't affecting me before just now. Can I opt out?
Nier has a power that makes people and Pokemon like him. That's how all his Pokemon listen to him, and now he got so many friends.
That sounds hard to believe. How'd you find out? How many people know?
You're gonna want to be sitting down for this.
I am.
Tells you the details of the prior day's disastrous student council election.
Why? Why didn't he just lie and tell everyone Sharon was crazy? It's not that hard. It's really easy, actually. Sounds like Sharon is willing to accept any lie he was told, if only Nier was willing to lie.
So everyone lost track of him after the election, and no one I've talked to has been able to find him since.
Well, sorry to disappoint. He wasn't there when I went to bed last night. Kind of think of it, I don't think any of my roomies were, and I went to bed pretty close to curfew.
We were meant to go into the city today.
Crap, that's right. I was going to have a talk with Nier about my theory.
Yeah, and I was finally going to get him to address. We're all having problems, Ethan.
There, but for the grace of God, go he. Damn, I remembered for half a second after I woke up, but I figured since he wasn't in the room that he'd canceled on me.
You didn't think to, I don't know, call him and see if your plans are still on?
Why, you've never had someone ghost you for some meeting you set up but didn't actually want to do? Best feeling in the world, believe me.
I'm not going to be your therapist.
Hey, that's what my dad said.
You guys know that one video.
God.
You guys know that one video that's like, dudes will just say like the most insane fucked up shit from their like childhood and then just like carry on like nothing happened. Just like, completely normal.
Reminded of some dialogue from Community.
Oof.
He has 3 other roommates, right? Maybe one of them will know where he went.
Wait, fine, I'll help you find him. Again, it's Sunday, so he could be anywhere. Dude's a massive socialite, as you've probably noticed by now.
Great, thanks. But, where to then?
Well, you said you were meant to meet up in the city, right? Maybe he's out there?
Without me?
Sure, he went there to meet you because his phone's dead. It's unlikely, but it's the only lead I got.
Sure, I'm willing to try it.
Whoosh. I really like this arc where Leaf has to kind of like focus up and tighten up and be serious for a little bit. You and make your way to the city. It's not long before you see a familiar face, though wearing an unfamiliar expression. Oh, hey.
Hey, Nate. Howdy. Hey, MC Squid, I'm kind of busy right now.
It's a good bit.
Yeah, what are you doing? Looks to me you're like just looking at that statue, having a good conversation.
I didn't.
Elucidating.
That's an early word.
Hold on. You were asking questions about Tia. Then you started asking me questions about Nier. Aren't you Sharon's roommate? Were you spying on Nier for him?
Yeah, who's that? No, I wasn't spying on... Okay, well, I was, but it wasn't for C. I didn't even know the asshole was working with him. You gotta believe me, that guy in purple came up and offered a trade. I had no idea what he'd do with what I told him. I just needed some information and he had it.
What did you tell him to get that information, Nate?
Look, I just told him how to access the security footage from the laboratory security cameras. It's not that big a deal. I don't, tell him any secret passwords or anything. All the information is publicly available through the school security room. You just have to walk in there and ask for the recordings. Oh yeah, we were going to do that for our first week here when we thought Nier's bag was stolen.
If that was all you did, why are you looking so guilty? You've been asking me a bunch of questions about Tia and Nier. You were asking Ethan a bunch of questions too, weren't you?
Huh? How'd you know? Gotcha. The only reason someone would hang out with me is if they wanted something. I see where you're coming from now. Yeah, you're right.
Ugh.
MC Squid.
Well, Nate, you didn't just tell him how to get some publicly accessible information. There's something more.
Look, I knew what he was gonna find. I watched the vids first, but I didn't think he was gonna do something like that. I mean, he couldn't exactly try to make some sort of argument that N got into the school unfairly without turning a massive lens on himself, right? I didn't think he'd be so stupid.
What did the video show?
I'm not falling for that one again. I parsed the database, magnetized the tapes, and put 3-factor authentication that has to go through me on any future information requests.
Great. So now the ship is sinking, you think you can just stuff a towel in the holes and we'll forgive you?
I don't particularly care for your forgiveness. I just want Nier's, or at least a chance to apologize. I really screwed things up for him.
What information did you want so desperately that you were willing to burn down Kobacon to get it?
I can't tell you that.
Why the hell not?
I can't tell you that either. Look, you can't tell anybody about this, but I'm pretty sure there's a dangerous Pokemon hiding out in the forest. Everyone here could be in danger. Now, I know some people are going to subdue the Pokemon, but if I'm going to convince them to come here, I need to know where the Pokemon is, how powerful it is, and when there will be no one around. Understand? It's bigger than this college student's small secrets. I'll trade away anything I need to make sure I complete my mission.
You're a real piece of work.
What the fuck is this, Nate?
Well, since you can't get a single piece of information from two idiots without ruining everything for everyone, and can't find out a mystery dangerous Pokemon, excuse my disbelief, do you at least know where Nier is?
No. All my sources have gone silent. The whole school has. No one's talking to each other. Everyone's hiding out in their dorms, empty classrooms. There are walls between my usual network.
Then what good are you anyway?
What good am I?
Don't forget the anyway!
It wasn't there in the script. Bye, Nate. It's fun while you're pretending to be interested in me.
Oh.
MC squared. You're trying to convince me that you weren't just looking information on Nier. Save it. I don't know where he is, but B might. Great.
Who is that?
Leaf.
My name's Leaf, but yeah.
Nate thinks that Stellar Blade might know where Nier is.
Not sure who the hell. Oh, of course! If you're not Nier Stalker, then Stellar Blade totally is.
Stellar Blade.
Or, like, you?
Or Tia.
Sounds to me like Sharon might have had a point.
Say that again. I'll take a rusty knife to your testicles, Ethan.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
As you walk into the battle hall, you see this guy training. Sweat covers his brow and soaks through his clothes. He's clearly been working at this very hard for a long time. His Pokemon might have the same sort of stony determination. They all look tired, but they're moving through their paces, attacking, defending, and counterattacking with a resolute rhythm.
Hey, Stellar Blade,
You! You're the reason he went to that goddamn election. This is your fault. Hey, I didn't even go to the election. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Leaf. Oh. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. I was going to say, I really didn't see a way you could blame me for this. Wait, what did Leaf do?
Nothing.
You just refused to step away from him for half a second, so I couldn't talk to him. If I talked to him properly, he wouldn't have gone to the election.
Bullshit. You could have told him not to go while I was there.
What do you think I was doing? It's not like I could tell him in front of you that if you go, Sharon will tell everyone about Phrenergy. What? Nothing. No, you said Phrenergy. Well, yeah, that's what the power is called. What, weren't you at the damn election? I wasn't, even I know that.
I think so, bud. Sharon never told us what the power was called.
Oh, shit.
Damn.
Damn.
Phrenergy, is that what I have?
Yes, Ethan. Yes, it is. You could be everyone's best buddy.
Well, how did you... wait. You already knew. That's what you told all his friends back then. That's how you convinced them to abandon him. Because you convinced them that he was just brainwashing them.
Ugh.
But that wasn't enough for you, was it? You had to go and do it again.
You don't know what the hell you're talking about.
And if I had a nickel for every time Jordan voiced a character who told all of Red from Pokemon's friends about his secret power and just shattered his relationships, I'd have 2 nickels. Weird that it happened twice.
Yeah? Because it sounds to me like you were sick of being second best to Nier, so you blasted Nier's reputation again, but let Sharon take the fall for it this time.
Shut up! No one listens to me! No one! So how the hell was I supposed to know Sharon actually was?
What?
You saw Nier was at the battle team meeting on Friday, mouthing off to Lance like that. Oh, I'm on the left side of the room. I hate that dumb country boy shtick of his. We're from the same damn town, but he acts like he grew up riding Rhyhorn and milking Tauros.
Oh, hang on. I think I skipped one.
It was just me saying, uh-huh.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, I was complaining to Sharon, and I told him that Nier gets anything he wants, and everyone pays attention to him just because of who he is. And he's just had everything he ever wanted handed to him. Wait, so Sharon asked me if that seemed unusual to me, like he had some sort of power, and I said, yeah, because what kind of idiot would think that was an actual power? I've said shit like that 100 times, and no one's ever listened to me. No one's ever cared that it's unfair, so how the hell was I supposed to know that this one time someone was listening? I was just venting.
What the fuck?
Hey, now you stinker.
Thank you for that.
Did someone hear something?
Seems pretty sus.
Boo!
That's right! Oh my god, I forgot!
Boo!
I forgot that they purposely
Tomato,
put a
tomato,
fucking
tomato.
Among Us
It's
joke in
okay.
here.
It's okay when Ethan does it.
Can we clip that?
3, 2, 1.
Shut
the
Shut
fuck
the fuck
up, Ethan!
Very good, guys.
Well, great job. You ruined his life again. You and Nate.
Nate, what that egghead? Lab security cameras. Damn it, Gramps! What I don't get is how you knew he had this power in the first place.
Think about it, Ethan. If those purple students wanted to see video footage from the research lab, then Nier must have been there, probably talking to someone. Who do we know that Nier is close to who hangs out in the research center a lot?
That redhead with the right proper Galarian accent. What was her name? Sonia?
What did he say?
God?
No, I'm saying, God, you're literally painful to talk to.
Yeah, some people would say the same thing about you, Princess. You're kind of 110% all the time.
So evil.
Well, at least I'm not 0% all the time.
Oops.
Oh my god, would you two shut up? Yeah, Gramps told me over and over and over, believe me. There wasn't a single goddamn second when I was a kid when I wasn't being reminded that Nier had this special power that made him so much more important than me.
That... I mean, you're still an enormous douchebag, but...
And I don't need sympathy from Nier's hanger-on and clone.
You're not getting it now.
Ooh, shit.
I was never offering it.
Do you at least know where Nier is?
No, but he's probably with his other student council nerd friends. Bet they're all decorating the student council room right now.
Are you serious?
What?
You seriously think near any of them got elected? After Sabrina dropped her bombshell, there was a 20-minute riot in the auditorium. Lance had to step in to quiet everything.
Oh god. Can you imagine?
The only one of the student council hopeful still on the stage by the time Lance stepped in was Jasmine, and I think she was 3 seconds away from fainting.
Oh.
Seriously?
Yeah? Why are you so surprised?
I'm not used to something actually going badly for Nier. Even with my screw up, I figured.
Oh, hey.
I can assure you, Mr. Oak, that this went very poorly for everyone involved.
Lobs, go the fuck away.
Lance, not right now.
Not
A
now,
third of the
Lance.
school, a third of the school's student population was involved in that nonsense. The news, I imagine, has spread to the other 2/3. And someone is going to have to clean up your messes. The school has already incurred 2 significant legal actions as a result of that catastrophe. I might have known that the first major crisis this year would be because of you and Nier, Blue.
Hey, I just explained that.
You just made it an excuse. Take responsibility for your mistake.
Got war flashbacks and mouthwashing just then. Yikes.
I.
Advisor Lance.
I cannot begin to describe how frustrated I am right now. Think very carefully about whether what you were about to say needs to be said.
Do you know where Nier is?
I give good advice and the children just ignore it. No, I do not. But if he is intelligent, which there is not yet any evidence of, he'll make sure I do not know where he is for at least 1 week.
Oh.
But if I were to hazard a guess as to who might know, I would point you into the direction of Professor Oak. He seems to have a close relationship with the boy.
Yeah, Blue illustrated that plenty.
I
Sufficiently.
imagine he sees something of interest in young Automata, though I can't imagine what. A fascinating gut flora, perhaps.
Right. Thank you, Advisor. Come on, Ethan. We're getting
I take
answers
my leave
to
of you.
this.
Yeah, oh, by the way, I take my leave of you.
Wait.
Hmm?
Did Nier freeze go completely silent while he was up there?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I didn't know him. Not really, not until he got over it, but when we were kids, until we were 8 or so, he was silent. Huh? Not completely. He would sometimes yell or grunt or mutter something no one could hear. Doctor said he was perfectly fine. As far as they could tell, he just didn't see the need to talk. One time I heard him say anything, it was words are unnecessary, so we've got an idea of the kind of kid he was. Anyway, that's when Gramps got bored of his current project and decided that curing Nier would be a great way to spend my lifetime. How did he do it? I don't know, but sometimes I wish he hadn't. Now you can't get Nier to shut up.
Ooh.
Hey, when you find Nier, you tell him to find me, huh? I'll be right here. Not gonna stop training till I see his ugly mug, and he can
Sorry.
beat it in for being a hard-headed dumbass again. I'm not the narrator, goddammit.
We need to see your grandfather then.
Yeah, smell you later. I don't really see the point of me being in this scene.
Oh no.
I do, Ethan.
Professor Oak.
Oh, yes, Miss Green. I'm sorry, Miss Green, but my office hours are closed. Please come back tomorrow after class.
Wait! It's about Nier.
I feared as much.
Please, Professor, tell us everything.
I suppose this data is irretrievably corrupted. I certainly won't be publishing anymore, so I will answer 3 questions.
What? Only 3 questions?
I've recently spent the better part of 2 decades working towards an academic dead end. It's only the promise of a media project that you don't find me collapsed in my office smelling strongly of whiskey. My time, for now, is still valuable.
Fine. What is Nier's power?
It's a simple empathy inducer. Those around him cannot feel, well, but feel his feelings, understand his intent, truly know him. I named his power Phrenergy, a kind, humble name. I believe that it could revolutionize our understanding of humanity's bonds,
Hey, Moon.
and our bonds with Pokemon. I did not consider the feelings of those affected would be as strong as they are. As you've seen, in this world, there are many who consider being asked to show empathy a direct attack. I should have anticipated this power, which, by its own nature, could not be kept secret forever, would reveal itself damagingly.
So, it's not mind control?
Not at all. It is kindness. Pure, concentrated, unconditional kindness, which naturally is an enormous threat to any the way of things.
So, he wasn't mind controlling me. The reason I liked him so much is because he wanted that?
Well, I cannot speak to the specifics of your particular case, but if you had a fondness of him, it's very likely he had a fondness for you, too.
Oh,
Knew it.
shit. Nice.
Alright, I'm happy. Ethan, you can ask your questions now.
So the reason I wanted to force fem him is because
oh,
I cracked it wide open.
oh, that's good.
Huh?
We've cracked it, you say.
Sure have. Excellent deduction.
You asked 3.
Sure, but you said we can both ask 3.
No, I didn't.
Didn't you?
No.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, if you insist. Ethan, go ahead.
Gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss.
That's like an old man. Nice. All you gotta do now is gatekeep and girl boss.
Motherfucker.
Stop predicting the dialogue!
Bitch.
Ethan has not
For a
only
game we've already
clambered. Ethan has not only clambered, bloody knuckled and screaming to the top of my favorite character list. He is now cemented. He is now like destroying the ladder below him.
Are you going to complain, or are you going to ask your questions?
Oh, I don't think I can do both. I am quite the multitasker. Professor Oak, hey. I don't think we've ever met before, but Professor Cherry has told me a lot about you. She really respects you.
We'll see if that's the case this afternoon. I believe we teachers are meant to have a meeting to discuss the events of the student council election. Oh, when I think I encouraged all my students to go there.
Right. Here's my question. Nier and I, like, end up in the same place, doing the same thing, making the same decisions. Is that like a side effect of Phrenergy?
No.
Oh. Is there, like, even a chance?
No. At its most powerful, Phrenergy might influence someone to follow a wielder, given the bonds of trust inherent in such a thing. But what you're describing, a persistent systemic copying effect, is outside the realm of the Phrenergy I've studied.
Well, that's a dead end.
I am mildly interested in this phenomenon you mentioned, though. Perhaps when I'm able to publish my media thesis, I'll see what is happening to you and Nier.
Great. Second place to a rock. Okay, question number 2 then. Stellarblade told us that you told him about Phrenergy. You're trying to keep this a secret from everyone but Nier. Why would you tell Stellarblade?
Well, quite simply, he asked why I was spending so much time with his best friend. And I'm a firm believer that families shouldn't have secrets from each other.
Aha.
You didn't think
Is
that
that
would give him the
right?
complex that his best friend had some sort of superpower that made people like him?
That is not what Phrenology does. Why must the discoveries of science be constantly misinterpreted by the public in the least charitable fashion? In any case, no, I did not think that would give him any sort of complex. He is confident enough in himself that I dare say nothing could so much as give him reason to pause, let alone a complex. Wow, old Sam's a terrible judge of character.
Yeah, I'm learning a lot about the faculty of Kobukan today.
You've one more question.
Right. I really only wanted to know those two, to be honest, but... Well, we've asked everyone else and no one else knew, so do you know where Nier is?
Oh, did you check the city? Yeah, I mean, not all 90 square miles of it, but a bit. What about the battle hall? We're both battle team members. Of course we decked the battle hall. I'm afraid I've no idea then, but if you see him, do make sure to let me know, if you will. I'd like to talk to him about his place in the academy, given recent developments. Sure.
Ooh, shit. You and that girl end up spending the rest of the day crossing campus searching for Nier. She rummages through every bush in the gardens. You look in every stall in the sports center locker rooms.
And when I say every bush, no.
She even drags you up to a women's nest room in the cheer squad's changing room for some reason.
Y'all think we're
All right.
joking. You think
All right,
we're
that-
You think we're telling jokes. You think
All
we
right.
made this shit up and that it's not in the text.
Alright, backup plan, get in there.
Hey, Ethan, you're really good at copying Nier, right?
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing.
About those outfits Whitney's been making for you.
Unsurprisingly, he's not there either.
But there is a mannequin that looks suspiciously like him.
Eventually, the two of you awkwardly part ways, with you promising to help her call if Nier is, promising to call her if Nier is back at your dorm. Of course, you don't have her number. You're almost back to your dorm. You spot a familiar man sitting in a familiar garden staring up at a familiar sky. Hey, it's this bitch.
Dean? Daddy?
Mr. Gold.
Are you alright?
Breaks my heart, Mr. Gold. One day you're all children,
Yes, it's stretch.
fresh-faced and excited to face the world.
Oh, 1 second. Oh, my bones. Everyone stretch. You got it.
And the next, you're men and women in a war of survival, against the world, against each other, against yourselves. But the stars still shine for you. Oh, they still shine for you. There's no doubt about that.
And it was all yellow.
But do they shine
I was thinking
for me?
it.
Is there something I could have done differently? I disallowed faculty from attending the elections with the thought that you would be more free, more honest about your thoughts and desires without the administration breathing heavily down your neck. Was that a mistake? Was I, Drayden, meant to anticipate the cruelty of men who believe themselves to be on the side of truth?
I couldn't say, sir.
No, I don't think anyone could. Pardon my ruminations.
What will happen to those students, to everyone involved?
Mr. Sharon requested to be expelled. I refused him, insisting he take responsibility for his actions. I'm unsure for now what form that responsibility will take. Whatever the case, there are hundreds of students who are scared, upset, and angry. I'm half tempted to place him in the student council and make him deal with the mess he caused.
Hello.
But I think that would send the wrong message to the student body. His fate remains to be seen. Those incestuous siblings have been pulled from the school. Their parents, who are on the board of trustees, are understandably upset. I fear a phone call from the president of the university any minute now. Mr. Calum and Miss Serena have, I believe, taken temporary off-campus accommodations. They likely need time to process, refocus, and prepare to face their mundane day-to-day once more. Miss Jasmine, though distressed, has showed remarkable improvement today.
Oh,
I believe she'll be back in classes tomorrow.
good for her.
Mr. Grusha, however, the fall from the stage has exacerbated his condition. I do hope that he recovers quickly, but his doctor recommended he spend a bit more time in the infirmary. Given the extraordinary circumstances, I've asked the previous student council to remain on board for as long as they are willing. I was never fond of them.
Wow, okay.
A slacker who was elected purely through popularity, a woman who demanded irrational, massive, sweeping changes to our very academic system, and then a third sensible fellow neither of the other two listened to. But, at the very least, they managed to avoid getting onto a fight on stage that caused the entire student body to turn against itself. I
Bar's pretty
truly
low.
didn't think that was a positive quality I should have commended them for last year. And, well, as for Mr. Automata, Grigaisu, I suppose I didn't tell you what's happened to him.
Yes, you should. That's the whole reason we came out here.
I tried to stop him, but whereas Sharon, at least I could go into following my will, it felt as if there was no force of nature, no man or beast that could move Nier from his path.
Wait, what? I've been trying to figure out where Nier went all day.
Oh, this is exceedingly painful for me to tell you then.
What? What do you mean, Dean?
Ethan. Last night, almost exactly 24 hours ago, Nier visited me in my office. He didn't say a word, but he held with him a piece of paper.
Wait,
Ethan. Nier Automata dropped out of Kobukan.
Oh,
dun, dun, dun.
shit.
You know it,
Let me
Ethan.
go get my
You
post
knew
real
what you'd rather be.
fast. Nier Automata has dropped out of the academy. Oh my god. One sec. Dropped out. It's so fun to just like type the name of my character into anything that like people who haven't watched these streams might see.
Hmm.
I'm hear it.
No.
He's not here.
Oh, he's
wouldn't be right.
He's on sabbatical.
Dropped out.
That's you, Jordan.
You are no longer you.
You wake up at the crack of dawn, as you almost always do. So, Lee, judging by our team here, who do you think this is? You know that
I wanna
you
say
know that
May.
you know that Pidgeotto.
My brain just shut down immediately.
Your roommates aren't here. Unsurprised given the events of last night. You had told them all never to come back.
One little screaming match and all those slackers ditch me. Butters like that'll never be the #1 trainer in Kobukan.
Alright, that means we gotta look at some menus
Oh,
real fast.
Wait a sec. Wait, no. Don't give it away. Don't give it away.
Don't give it
We're
away.
meeting someone new.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
meeting someone new.
I'll wait till she shows
well,
up.
that's so true.
Yeah. Okay. You throw off your blankets, looking at yourself in the mirror.
Ha! Hair's looking good. All right, time to get training.
Hell yeah, man.
That's
Yeah,
that's
it
really-
looks like this on purpose, everybody.
That's really
Oh,
good,
yeah.
actually. Yeah, I woke up like this.
Did not for a second believe that his hair was just like that. If he did
But-
not want it to be, he would have shaved it off.
But who? Nate's sharing her out. Those other two losers aren't here. Nier's dead or something.
He doesn't even care.
I guess there's her. Might as well.
Ooh. Who the fuck is that?
Oh, daughter, my sweet girl.
Who the fuck is that? All right,
Also
now
waiting for me again, huh?
now we can check. Now let's see.
We
Social.
don't know her name.
Yeah, we don't know who this is. Silver.
Yeah, but the menu does.
Silver, rival. Leaf, rival. Ethan, he's there. Caleb, rival. Hilbert, rival. Flannery, rival. Skyla, anti-hero. B, rival. Nate, dorm mate. Dawn, rival. What's your deal with Dawn? Misty, rival. Sharon, dorm mate. Erica, enemy?
So real, bro!
An enemy. Janine, mentee. Tia, rival. What's your damage with Tia?
Mentee, not mentor, mentee.
I said, oh. That's fucking insane. Actually, thank you for pointing that out. Tia,
You're
rival. What's your damage
What is
with
his
Tia?
fucking problem?
She's like baby. Sonia, underclassman, which
This has
is
to be your relationship to them,
I
Yeah,
guess so.
right?
Okay, yeah.
Because that's just lying otherwise.
Yeah, that's just incorrect.
Unless Blue is that fucking deranged.
Oh my
think he
god.
Oh my
Right,
god.
yeah.
Oh.
Look at him.
Oh, look at his shitty little face. Okay, he does. He does have his grits. Wait, what do you mean class is none? That's his homeroom teacher, right? Thank God he has his phone number. Does she have? He has all
At the
these
bottom.
people's contact
You missed one.
information.
You
I
missed
know.
one.
I'm getting there. I'm getting there. He has all of these people's contact information, by the way. See, he talked shit and I was like, "Give me your number." And Nier, a relationship talker.
Do you think people
Yep.
are like giving him their numbers because his ranting is kind of funny?
Maybe.
Because I could see that.
And now
Leaf absolutely would not.
and now we
Oh,
have
no,
yellow.
Leaf-
And now we have yellow, partner.
Whose name we've not actually seen in the game yet.
Well,
Well, what is social stats?
yeah. I was gonna look at those traits. Yup, that makes sense. Courage
Wit negative
38.
3.
Wit minus 3. Patient. I feel like patience should be like
Look at
minus
these
3.
proficiencies. Holy shit.
Yeah,
Whoa! He look at him go. Like, where's he finding time to do all this? Electric
Where's
2. Dragon 28. Oh my god, that's scary.
All right, keep vamping on the screen. I'm gonna pee real quick.
Yeah, like I really like wit. I get that's funny, but like I feel like patience has got to be the smallest one there. Actually, no, wit still makes sense. Knowledge is level 3. Charm is 4. Honestly, all of these being in the negatives except courage makes a lot of sense. But like knowledge, he should be knowing things. Knowledge should be higher than it is. Knowledge should be higher than patience. Oh my god.
Changing my stance, I believe people are letting him have their numbers because they're impressed by his sheer tenacity to ask for it after yapping their ear off about how much he hates his neighbor for like half an hour.
Yeah, I mean,
And
He has-
another thing.
he has a lot to vent about. That is very true. Oh boy.
He has a lot to what?
You heard
Okay,
nothing.
let's get back to the game.
We already
Let's get back to the game.
we already did this. Oh my god.
Wake up!
Blue.
Yeah, you ready to go training?
I sure am. I was doing a bunch of research last night on fish-type Pokemon anatomy, and I think I should be able to be a lot better at healing them now.
Yeah. You know, if you didn't have that dumb thing against battling, you could train without me knocking out Pokemon for you.
It's more fun this way, though.
What? It's fun for you to watch me hit a 999 KO streak out in the fields?
Yes.
Oh, not the blush.
Whatever. Come on, let's go.
I wonder what she sees in him.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, what?
There are people arguing that way.
So? Who cares? You know I love a good argument.
That's true.
It'd also be faster to go the other way if you want to go to the fields.
What are they arguing about?
Your friend Nier, and if he...
He's not my friend. How many times do I have to tell you that?
I'm sorry.
Fine. I've heard enough of that idiot's name over the past 3 days to last me a lifetime. I'll go your way.
Yay! Come on, Blue.
Hey, Yellow. Why does she always follow me around? Doesn't she get the message?
I
Bruh.
think you're missing it.
Oh, we're going to the
Yes,
seaport?
Moon Yellow real.
We're going to the seaport? I thought we were going to the fields.
Yeah, I changed my mind. There's a tough Cramorant around here that I want to beat, maybe even capture. Those things like to swallow Pikachu, right? Maybe I can finally get rid of that stupid rat for good.
Jesus.
She didn't like that.
Dr. fucking hates it.
What? What's her issue?
I have a Pichu, my choo-choo.
Well, obviously I'm not going to get my Cramorant to chow down on your rat.
Okay, shall we train?
Yeah. You sure you don't want to actually battle this time? That lot of good your training will do in the quarter clashes.
I'm sure. I'm in the nursing program anyway, so this is a much more important kind of training.
I don't know what the point of medical training to be a Pokemon nurse is. Just put your Pokemon in the healing machine, slap the big red button, and then wait 3 seconds for the beeps to end.
Ba, 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 da, ba.
I've told you before, Blue. Those machines can't handle serious injuries or diseases. And what if a Pokemon is too agitated to get in their Pokeball? Nurses need to know how to calm them down.
Sure, or you could just have a strong trainer, like me, battle it until it calms down.
You can't battle away all your problems, Blue.
That sounds like someone. It sounds like something someone who's not good at battling would say.
Fuck.
Just for that, I'm not healing your Pokemon until you defeat at least 30 wild Pokemon in a row.
Oh, that glance. Oh, that's so good.
Make it harder.
Oh,
Yeah?
Oh my.
oh, oh gosh, you're close. 50 wild Pokemon in a row?
I bet he is close.
Yeah, that's a good start. Sit back and watch, Amario.
Oh my.
2 hours pass as you train furiously. Yellow sitting calmly on the dock and healing each of the Pokemon you defeat back to full health. As is always the case, by the time you're almost finished training, Yellow ends up with a handful of wild Pokemon that willingly stay with her, watching you train.
Weirdest shit I've ever seen.
Finally. Oh, fuck, wait, what do we decide here? Go exploring! Magic Carp!
Really sweet of him that he decided to go to the seaport instead after she mentioned studying a fish-type Pokemon.
Yeah, true.
He thinks we didn't notice.
And that's 50. Piece of goddamn cake. I'll sweat for the best goddamn trainer in Kobukan.
You really have to swear that much? You're getting even better, Blue. I know you'll beat Nier next time.
Someone would think so.
Yeah. Anyway, make with the healing.
Please send out your team so I can heal them properly.
What, you're gonna try and heal them all at once? Fine, but if you pass out, I'm not dragging you back to school again.
Yes, you are.
Go ahead.
Yellow takes a deep breath and embraces your Pokemon. Then, instead of pulling out a potion or retrieving a bag of orange berries, she says one word. Simply,
Heal.
you yawn and check your watch.
Alright, looks like we got another half hour to get some training in, so I'm gonna go for another 50 streak. You still in?
Shouldn't we go to homeroom?
I don't want to see Gramps' face right now.
I think Professor Cherry might be upset if I'm late. And a lot of people are already pretty upset over what happened on Saturday. Maybe we shouldn't make it worse.
Whatever, fine, I'll stop training, but I'm stopping because you're tired and wimpy, not because I need to.
Dude.
Remember when I stayed up all night to heal into Pokemon?
Yeah, you were so scared that we were gonna get caught, I figured someone was gonna hear your whining.
No one's asked how you're able to train all night?
No. But it doesn't matter. Heard that shit on Saturday, you probably want to keep your power under wraps.
Oh, I'm not sure it's possible.
Huh?
Yeah, Whitney already knows. We work together in nursing classes we take, and Tia knows, a few others too.
Huh. I kind of figured you were trying to keep it a secret.
Secrets assert people. The people are trying to keep the secret from, and the person keeping the secret.
Not a fortune cookie, pipsqueak. Alright, enough playing around. Time to go to homeroom and face the music.
Did you ever find out why your grandfather didn't put us in the same class?
No, I did ask him, but then he put Nier there instead, so I figured he was just doing it to piss me off.
I'm sure your grandfather doesn't want to upset you.
You don't know him. You're not even in his class.
No, but I try to see the best in everyone.
Well, you're gonna have your work cut out for you.
Oh shit. You walk away.
It's hard sometimes, but I know there's good in everyone, especially you, Blue.
Good morning.
Well, now, students, please stop talking amongst yourselves. Yes, I know you're very excited over the events of last Saturday, but we need to proceed with the lesson.
Please, Flan, you've got to believe me. I really see you as a friend, not just a project.
Okay, finally, fucking somebody. I don't care.
No. Come on, Flan, please. Yes, I want to help you with your...
With what? With my emotions? With my mood? That's not something you can just fix, Whitney. And if you're trying, I don't see how you can actually be my friend. You're just looking at me like a... worse than a project. Like a patient.
Please,
Drop it. This is over. We're over.
May, what's wrong? Brenda is lying about being a vegan. Just so he didn't have to keep my cooking. Isn't that messed up? Oh, I'm sorry, sweetie. Brenda doesn't know. When I heard his voice loud and clear on Saturday, I thought I was over it, but coming here to this class,
That's so sad.
How much power just put to waste? If I had that power, then...
Delbert, I'm scared about what would happen.
just like my 12th birthday all over again.
I'm scared about what that means.
What a bunch of washouts. Some rando doesn't get to be student council president, a few secrets are spilled, and you all fall to pieces. You losers need to learn to keep your eyes on the target.
Don't pretend, even for a second, that you're handling this any better than the rest of us.
What are you talking about? This doesn't affect me. Sounds like Nier got taken down a peg. The peg he should have fallen off years ago.
Peg Nier?
Don't mind if I do. Wait, you don't know?
What, we're playing 20 questions now? What is it?
So you don't know.
What? What don't I know?
You're a dick, so I'm not gonna tell you.
What?
Well, students, be quiet, please. Blue, please take a seat. I expect better of you.
Yeah, you always do, but you never acknowledge when I do better.
Speculatum pregare debate, students. The show must go on. You all invested too much into the school, monetarily or otherwise, to let it all fall apart now. Now, if we are to continue our unit on so-called mythical Pokemon, it is important to remember that they, by their very nature, have not had their existence ever scientifically proven. This accounts of legendary Pokemon who definitely exist, but while records of them may be thin and prone to embellishment. Let's see. In Unova, the Pokemon Victini is known to...
Boop.
Rhubarb, peas and carrots.
You sit back with your feet on the desk and take notes whenever your grandfather says something you didn't already know. After a moment, you become aware the class seems weirdly quiet. Looking over your shoulder, you suddenly realize that Nier is no longer here. He's not near. He's far. Sorry.
We've got Dragon Class 5th period, right?
Huh? Yeah, I think. Why? What's it to you?
You're a dick, but this is important, so I'll tell you then.
Great, I've got more of you flapping your gums to look forward to.
Yeah, you're blessed.
Bing bong ding dong. Oh shit! I haven't actually gotten to do a Winona. Let's see. Oh, hello, students. Yes, please come in. Yes, I know you're upset. Please, don't cry.
Here too, huh?
Does anyone know where Grusha is? I didn't get a notification from the infirmary that he'd be out.
I imagine he's still recovering from his fall, miss.
Oh, is he okay?
Oh, any of us?
God, he looks so dead-eyed.
Would it help to talk about it?
Personal space, please.
I do not need a second woman riding my dick.
You get away with my man, Gouillon!
Attempted to shock the look on the front of Unity, and all I achieved was revealing in the bleakest possible way how fragile any piece I built truly is. No, that didn't help at all. Hey, can we get on with the lesson? I didn't come to hear you winners belly aching over about how you didn't get to be a student council hotshot or whatever.
Oh. Right. Yes, let's get on with the lesson then. Okay. Flying type abilities can be separated into two distinct categories, usually. Those provided by lift and those provided by levitation. Now, it's important to remember the difference between these because... Let me check my notes.
Seems like the school's really taking what happened on Saturday hard. Not my problem. They just need to get over it.
Oh, I just realized why Whitney's so jittery and nervous. It's because she's flighty.
Hi. There's a lot I want to tell you, but I figure you've probably heard enough from your other teachers. And I'm not paid to be a therapist.
So why is Bruno so far
just
to
like
the...
my dad.
Why is Bruno so far to the left?
Couple spot.
But even so, if any of you want to talk, I'm here.
God damn it, can we have one class without everyone being all mopey? It's not like anyone died. Your disrespect for others' feelings will not protect your own. You hurt others for no reason. Yeah, well, moping like this doesn't fix anything.
Blue, things are very tense right now, and your attitude is only making things worse. Simmer down.
Simmer down. Aren't you meant to be champion? A stupid election went sideways and some people's secrets became public. Big deal. Bigger scandals than this happen on social media every day.
Blue, be quiet.
What?
You need to learn some manners, young man. You need to learn some respect. And for the love of God, you need to learn some empathy.
You will not talk to us or your classmates in this manner. After class, you will report to the school's disciplinary committee, yeah.
Oh,
You
shit.
tell the money.
What? We don't have one of those.
It's new.
Oh, God, yes. The disciplinary
Dean
committee.
Grady thought we needed one after Saturday.
Lee, you're gonna love who makes up the disciplinary committee.
I'm
Oh,
not sure if
boy.
I agree with how he implemented it, but that's not my place to say.
Perhaps since we have so many students gathered here, we should make the announcement now, yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Good idea, hon. Students, the dean has implemented a new disciplinary committee. In order to avoid the student council being swamped with reports from students, you should instead go to the committee.
If you have any conflicts with your fellow students or with a teacher that need to be resolved, you are asked to go to the disciplinary committee. Dig it!
I was not made aware of this. Who is on the committee?
Oh.
The rest of the members are still being selected, but for now,
Oh,
I am.
Sharon. Oh, Sharon.
What? Him? No way!
This has to be some kind of sick joke!
A hell of your own making, my
He
friend.
caused this mess.
Simmer down, Goro.
Teachers aren't defending him. I guess they agree. Well, sucks to be him.
God, not the shade over his eyes. Get him out of
Get him out of
here!
there! I'm never gonna respect the disciplinary committee with him in it.
Fuck Sharon.
Stop it!
Oh shit?
Absolutely nobody is going to fuck Sharon. Huh? That pipsqueak. What does she think she's doing?
Who's that?
You're trying to shout down Sharon before he even has a chance to say anything.
He
He said enough.
Yeah!
God,
Hey,
man.
Ruined Kobukan.
Hey, ruined Covercon! I'm from the forest!
Comic-Con's only ruined if you give up on it. We still have 11 months to go. We can turn things around. We can find the good in this. Look, Sharon feels bad, don't you?
Indescribably. No, I will describe it. Classmates, I have committed a grave trespass against all of you. I never meant for so many to get caught up in this. I only wanted the truth to be known. No matter who it hurt, how much it hurt, I thought myself justified. I thought that
Shut up! Save your sob stories. You were just jealous.
Yeah! Haven't you talked avoided enough trouble for now?
in any case,
Shut up!
Shut up! Shut up! Shut
I
up!
will work as the disciplinary committee's
Get out of here!
student liaison to reduce pressure on
We don't want you!
the student council and the faculty. Get out of there, yellow! My door is always open. Come to me with any complaints.
He's so fucking mad! Boo!
Alright, that's enough. If you've got any complaints about how the disciplinary committee is run, well, bring them to the disciplinary committee, I suppose. Yeah, I see the problem, but there's nothing I can do about it in this class, so let's move on to the lecture, then the battles.
class proceeds without incident. After it ends, instead of heading to the lunch hall with all the other students, you proceed to the disciplinary committee's office.
Oh, typical. This detention squad is brand new, and I'm probably the first person who's got to report to it. Just my luck.
Yes!
Yes!
Our first villain!
Get your head out of the clouds. It's not blue?
Silver, the hell are you doing here?
I'm part of the disciplinary committee.
How the hell you're not? A shady guy like you?
Yeah, I was pretty surprised too.
Silver's passion for enforcing curfew is intense. We had nearly come to blows before over it. It seemed logical, given enforcing curfew is now one of the disciplinary committee's responsibilities.
He is fucking despondent.
Wait, I thought you wanted to repeal curfew.
What I want is no longer of any account.
Oh my God.
Oh, yeah, and what about this airhead?
Head, a hero of justice. I want to make sure that no evildoers ever try to break into campus again, and I want to make sure that nothing that what happened to poor Sabrina never happens again. I should have done something then, but I was so shocked by what I heard about Nier. Oh, not that I'm like mad about it or anything. I think people with superpowers are super cool.
Yeah, we know. Yeah, well, some of us have to actually work to make our Pokemon like us. Can't say I see the cool side of this.
Hey, I heard that. Can't you see that what Nier didn't mean to have that power? You've read comic books, right?
No, we don't have that luxury. And I remind you, this isn't a goddamn comic. I stuck my neck out for that man, and this is what happened?
He's a victim in this situation. He needs saving just as much as any of the rest of us.
You're delusional. You think a guy who can cut through the effort of the rest of us have to put it in is gonna feel anything over this? Believe me, it's very easy to stop caring that people hate you.
You, me, my dorm room, 5 minutes.
Why? Oh.
What's up with them? Given my history of poorly chosen allies, I elected to choose 2 companions that I thought would not have the sort of relationship my former partners did.
So Lee, they're fucking, right? Upstretch.
I'll think on it.
Well, we'll get more scenes with them. We'll keep asking you.
Ugh.
Okay.
Oh. Thanks, Tara. Oof, my bones. Thanks for wriggling, by the way, Tara. Hi, Tara, and Everqueen.
Yeah, well, I think you got that one. I think I'll be too busy trying to prevent those 2 from fighting to actually get anything done. I have some ideas. A common foe works wonders for bringing enemies together. You're a real bastard, you know that? So I've heard. But you actually listened to me. Huh? So, we're even. I'm not gonna give you a hard time about your massive, monumental, colossal, tremendous fuck-up. Are you... You bastard? Are you done? Yeah, I'm done. I was under the impression you were not fond of Nier. Oh, believe me, I hate that loser's guts. But you screwed up this entire school. Everyone's whining and moaning about what happened, even the teachers. We're here to learn, aren't we? We're here to train. Enough of the moping around. On that note, I believe you were instructed to report the disciplinary committee for your disrespect to instructors Alder and Bruno and the gym class. No? Yeah, what? You're gonna make me write lines? No. This is a first offense, so you will receive only a warning. Future offenses will result in removal of your after-school privileges. You'll have to spend your free time at the disciplinary committee reflecting on what you have done wrong.
Ooh, shit.
Though I should mention that your habit of sneaking out of your dorm at night in order to train ends today.
1 second, can crack. Nice.
What? I made very clear that you would end that behavior if I was elected into student council. That did not happen, obviously. But as it is now my responsibility to ensure that curfew is upheld, I cannot look the other way. Silver would not allow it, for one. So all that talk about repealing the curfew and how we're mature enough to handle it goes out the window as soon as someone tells you to drop it? Yes. You are a bastard. Every time I hear that, it hurts slightly less.
Lee, I'm sure you understood by now how obsessed we are with this character, but like...
I don't at all blame you. I am obsessed as well. I'm just
Like,
here.
Legendary crash out, now he just has to fucking deal with it.
And like, he does it in like the most like seething, unhinged way possible.
And I really like it.
He's acting so unperturbed about it, but like, you can just watch it eating at him.
You, like... Here's the thing. I feel in my heart that if Charon had not at some point spent a full 6 months teaching himself to stop crying about things, he would be sobbing on the floor 24/7 about this. I think he has physically forgotten how to have a normal breakdown.
Seriously.
Normally,
and you know
you say.
what? It's kinda real of him.
That is all. You may go.
I take my leave of you.
You would not fucking say that.
What's up, losers?
Oh, it's the angry table, folks. So wait, Hilda's not here. Wait, no, Hilda's not the angry table.
Hill's not at the angry table.
Huh? Tag out your tongue? What, you too weak to come up with a comeback?
Cut it out, Blue.
Yeah, we're not in the mood to argue.
What? But this is our table. We argue every day. Why the hell would you stop now?
Oh, I was not around. Maybe you didn't notice, but we've all got enough to worry about with this dumbass daily ritual. I don't even know why I keep coming to this table.
No. Come on, Hilbert. I know you never turn down an argument. What's the best Pokemon, huh?
I'm bored of this conversation.
Yeah, I think I'll probably just go take a nap till lunch is over. Well, I'm not leaving this table. I was here first.
Worthless. You're all worthless.
Worthless?
When it comes to what I do, you're worthless.
I haven't forgotten.
Right now, you're worthless to me.
Blue? Would you like to...
Not now, Yellow.
Bruh. Bruh. Yes.
I can't believe I'm relying on Queen Heartass to bring this day back to normal.
Yes.
But I'm sure there's nothing that can interrupt her fetish for dragon types, right?
Alright, quickly now, take your seats. Stop your discussions unless they pertain to dragon types. We have a lot of material to get through, and I will tolerate no interruption.
Finally, a teacher's got her head on straight.
I would just like to say a couple words regarding the events of last Saturday.
Son of a bitch.
I knew it was coming.
Unlike the mighty dragons who blah 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 blah.
Rhubarb, peas and carrots.
Rhubarb, peas and carrots. You zone out as Claire's droning voice goes on and on about stuff you really don't care about.
That sounds like Sun O. This sucks. Is this what the rest of the year is going to be like? It's all that damn Nier's fault. If he hadn't gone all mannequin mode, he could have explained what Phrenergy actually is, and people wouldn't have freaked out like this. Well, I guess people are still upset about their own secrets or whatever. Like, I care. All that matters is Nier.
Yeah, but...
By which I mean that Nier doesn't matter at all.
I love that he stops himself from... He like, cuts himself off. He's going... He's going... It's not like I care or anything. To himself.
It's so funny.
That's special.
It's so funny.
Scary face you got there. Any particular reason you're casting the Eyes of Death on Dawn?
Oh no!
Huh?
You suddenly become aware that you've been subconsciously snarling in Dawn's general direction for the past 15 minutes.
What are you looking at?
You? Wait, no, nothing. I was just thinking, don't say you, so I said it, but I mean, saying nothing. Not to play nothing. I mean, you're really something, but none of the way. I mean,
You're nothing.
I'm sorry.
This girl needs a fucking Clonopin.
Can someone
Middle
please,
of that.
like, get her in therapy for her anxiety? I'm getting worried.
Don't ask Ethan's dad.
Yeah, what do you want?
Won't ask most characters' fathers in this for anything.
Figured it out yet?
Cut the crap. What were you going to tell me this morning?
You could say please.
Please stop being a pain in the ass and just tell me what's so goddamn important it needed like 6 hours of build-up.
Nier dropped out of CopeCon.
What? No, he didn't.
Oh, yes, he did. Saturday night. Ethan told me this morning.
That's bullshit. He wouldn't quit. I mean, I wish he would, but he didn't.
Sure. So you agree?
You think you're pretty. Huh?
I was just thinking the same thing. Sure, he handled his dropout paperwork, and sure, he's flown back to Palatown, but you know, that's not enough to actually quit.
What the hell are you saying?
Oh, this girl.
Listen, we have slightly over 2 days until Wednesday. That means we have just under 50 hours to get Nier back to Copacabana before the quarter clashes.
We? Who the hell is we? You can do whatever the hell you want. I'm glad he's gone. You know, a quitter like him couldn't hack it at Kobucon.
You just said he wouldn't quit, though.
Don't twist my words.
I am literally just quoting you.
Just shut up. Shut up. Shut up. I wasn't thinking straight, all right? I was surprised. Teammates, friends.
Of course you weren't thinking straight. You were thinking about Nier. Mr. Oak, is there anything you'd like to share with the class?
No, Instructor Claire. Can't afford to be sent to disciplinary committee again. Not so soon. Need my evenings to train if that bastard is going to stop me from going out at nights. I'm sorry.
I beg your pardon.
I'm sorry, Instructor Claire. Can we move on now?
Well, how pleasant it is to see you can tone down the aggressiveness once in a while. Perhaps my cousin's reports on your temper were exaggerated. Who is her cousin? Janine?
Lance.
Yeah.
Lance is her... I thought Lance
Yes.
was her...
Sure, boy.
Yes, this is that's in the Gen 2 games that they're cousins.
I thought Lance was her dad. Maybe I am thinking of Janine and Koga. Okay.
Yep, that's it.
Meet me in the garden after school. We're going to get Nier back.
Why the hell would I want that?
4 reasons.
Okay, Ultra. Yeah, I like Claire in this game a lot. I like voicing her, I like how she looks.
Your first battle, you lost, but only because you were using a brand new Pokemon. Your second battle, you won, but only because Nier was massively underleveled compared to you. Your third battle, you lost, but only because the Battle Tryouts rule set totally cut into your level advantage. Finally, your most recent battle. You're lost, no, that was because I was there, so obviously you never had a chance.
I beat you in the tryouts.
Ignoring that,
Is there a point to all this? I remember every battle I had with that. Abe?
I'm gonna go back. I'm sorry.
I remember every battle I had with that guy. I don't need your damn reminders.
I mean, just doing the math on the back of the napkin here, but it looks like your win record is 1-3. I mean, doesn't that just kind of bite at you?
God, she is fucking venomous.
Personally, I can't help but feel like I'd want to do one more battle. At least one more. Let's be honest, a lot of those losses, the odds were against you, weren't they?
She's just gonna, like, have the entire oak bloodline wrapped around her finger by the end of this.
Don't you want to just one more battle as equals, one-on-one, no gimmicks, no handicaps, nothing in your way? Just one more so you can finally prove you're better than him.
Come on,
You
bro.
must think I'm
don't-
an idiot or Vegeta.
Come on.
No, I just think you deserve better than what you've gotten.
Shut up. I told you I don't want your pity.
You ignore Lee for the rest of the lesson, trying to put her words out of your mind.
And you succeed.
Of course, this is difficult since your next class is leaving at 2.
Hey, did you see Tia in our dragon class?
What? No? Why do you care?
I figured she might be able to help us get Nier back. If there's one person in this school more obsessed with him than you, it's Tia.
No, it's you.
More obsessed than me? Look who's talking!
Yeah!
Whoever's
She
talking,
set herself up for that one.
whoever's talking should stop.
I really wanted him to say shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
Idiot!
I needed that more than I needed air.
As everyone should remember, it's time to take a quiz. Please pull out your penis. I mean pens.
I'm sorry? I'm sorry, Professor Oak?
As
got a
for
lot
what
of
you should
info.
know, the opponent Excadrill only knows dig, the opponent Weight Lord only knows dive, and the opponent Bravery only knows fly. Additionally, each opponent will target the foe they can do the most damage to. Remember to look at your party before coming to any moves. Finally, remember that this is graded.
While you guys are doing that, I'm gonna go step out for a second.
Take your time. Okay, Bravier's
I've got
gonna
an
use
image
Fly
I
on
need to make.
Breloom. Excadrill is gonna use Dig on Lantern. And Wailord's gonna use Dive on Dugtree. Okay. Okay, Breloom is burned and Lantern is poisoned. So it means Breloom should use Sky Uppercut on Braviary. should use... Wait, no, it's, fucking... Hang on, what type is Excadrill? Ground Steel, okay. So Magnitude... Does Magnitude hurt Pokemon that are using Dig? I know Earthquake does. I'm gonna try it.
So Mojave, do you remember what we did when we did this and with John Pokemon?
Do I want to do that again?
It
Do I
was
wa-
funny.
You know what? Yeah, hang on.
Magnitude will hit Dig.
Okay, that's funny.
The thing is, though,
Yeah.
The thing is...
use magnitude. Use magnitude.
Oh, fuck. Spore on Braviary, Magnitude on the field, and...
This
let's
wasn't
do
about-
Let's do Aqua Ring.
This wasn't about me, knowing the thing, it was about me already having Bulbapedia open for something else.
I see.
So we are tanking blue spray point average on purpose.
At a glance.
Well, that will be all.
I knew it. Every time we take one of these tests, he just looks at Niers. He doesn't even look at the rest of ours, does he?
Yeah, I remember he's always said everyone did quite well.
At a glance.
As he glances at... Oh, hang on, real quick. I forgot. Yellow immediately fails the Bulge check.
Yeah,
I asked-
it's a
that-
little
that's-
sick
Those
girl.
are obscenely tight pants.
Yeah.
Blue?
Tuck game,
Sit down.
tuck game insane, maybe.
Are you waiting for me again?
Not this time.
Do you have plans?
I was planning on.
Drop them. We're training.
Oh, I actually need to.
I can't do this without you.
That's not fair, Blue. You can't just say that to make me do what you want and not mean it.
I mean it. I can't train without you. I need you there.
Uh, all right.
All right, good to hear. I'm going back to my dorm to get changed. Meet you outside our hall.
I'm sorry.
Take your time. Take
You
your
don't-
time. Do your thing.
You don't make this easy, Blue.
Where's your hat?
Oh, I left it in my door. Is there something wrong?
Your hair's longer than I remembered.
I haven't cut it recently.
Right.
Hmm.
Did you, like, do anything with it recently?
No.
Right. This is weird. Why is your hair distracting me like this?
Bro.
God, those losers at school have gotten into my head.
Bro.
It's cause you like.
Where are we going to train? I heard Lee say that while training on Sunday, she found a cave in the mountains. I bet it's chock full of powerful Pokemon. It's pretty far away, but I think the academy has a couple of ride cycles on that we can use to get there and back on time.
Ah, some dumb cave. Sure, I bet there's a real tough Zubat there that's just waiting to fight me.
Okay, so what's your idea?
Let's head to the garden.
We'll find something waiting? Really? But there are barely any Pokemon in the garden.
Yeah, well, I want to go there. Come on already. It's not a crime. Come on already. Ah, it took you long enough.
Fair. Your legs are longer than mine.
Yeah, cry about it.
Hmm.
What are you looking for?
No one.
Yelling at me.
Oh.
Sorry, but could you quit crying about it? You didn't have to come out here.
I'm not crying.
Huh? What's that noise?
You pause, listening carefully. There's definitely a sobbing sound coming from somewhere around here.
Actually, I think I heard this sound this morning.
It sounds like the noise is coming from a bush just a few feet away.
Probably wild Pokemon. Ignore it. Let's go to the groves.
No, I'm going to check.
Ugh, all the times to grow a spine. Now I've got to stop some Rattata from chewing her hair off. There it is again. Why am I thinking about her hair?
You walk behind the bushes and see absolutely nothing besides yellow. This would be less unnerving if the crying sound wasn't very loud and clearly coming from, like, right in front of you.
This is new. What do you think, Yellow? A Kecleon?
Tia?
Ooh, yes.
She's finally snapped.
Oh my god, her little outfit!
Never mind, apparently I have. I blame Nier for this.
Yellow gently grabs one of Tia's hands and touches foreheads with her. Again, chat, if you know, don't say anything.
Tia? What's wrong?
Tia's mouth opens, but all you hear is a choking sob.
Oh, sweetheart, I'm sorry.
No.
All Sunday. Oh, I'm sorry, that's awful. And you dressed up so cutely, too. I'm sorry he'd be here if he could be.
You watch perplexed for a couple minutes as Yellow seems to carry on a fluent conversation with Tia, despite Tia not saying a single intelligible word. Your patience, already minimal, is quickly stretched to its limit.
Can someone explain what's going on here?
Well, Tia is, It sounds like Tia was expecting Nier to show up here, but he didn't because of, Saturday. She could tell a bunch of people were upset on Saturday, but didn't know what to do. So she just came here to the garden and waited, and she's been waiting ever since.
Oh, yeah, okay, that makes perfect sense. Like, I give a rat's ass about any of that. Why the hell was she invisible just now?
That's such a, that's such a fucking One Piece line read.
Yup. Yeah, just half slanted half moon eyes and just fangs for teeth all of a sudden.
yeah.
Oh,
The seconds stretch by with the speed of a relaxed chuckle as Yellow's eyes dart from side to side looking for a reasonable explanation.
she can just do that, like how I can hear Pokemon, or how Nier can make Pokemon thrust him right away. She can just turn invisible.
She can just do that.
Yes.
Of course.
Jordan, I heard you laughing in the middle of that line.
It's really good. You walk away. You've had quite enough distractions from your Pokemon Academy life forever for the foreseeable future.
For the record, I wanted it.
What?
I'm making it sound like Blue's cracking up a little bit.
Unfortunately, the distractions have not had quite enough of you.
Hey!
Hey yourself, watch where you're.
I love the way they
Hey, it's
flog
you?
the leaf
You showed
TNT
up?
at him.
Oh, great! Look, I've hit a bit of a snag.
Huh?
So I called him a bunch, but he's not answering. I'm pretty sure that he'll only come back if someone goes there and gets him. Yeah, so here's the issue. Nier told me there was a student at the school named Skyla.
Yeah, the pilot.
Oh, you know her? Huh?
We take flying type classes together.
Right, anyway, I asked her if she could fly her plane over to Kanto.
You're kidding.
Hey, do you know how much it costs to fly a plane to Kopakan to Southwest Kanto and back again?
No.
Well, neither did I. I thought it'd be a lot cheaper. But the big thing is that she apparently is like approval from the KAA at least 2 weeks in advance.
AAA.
Kopakan Air Authority.
Well, sucks to be you.
Nuh-uh, sucks to be us. Because we're in this together, remember?
Why the hell won't you take no for an answer, you crazy bitch?
Oh my god.
You're the one who showed up to the garden.
I was in the area.
Anyway, since Skyla's plane isn't an option, I was wondering if your Pidgeotto could fly you.
You can hear the blood rushing in your ears as you're sure that you've just had a coronary from the massive increase in blood pressure you've undergone.
That's almost 7,000 miles over open ocean, and you want my Pidgeotto to fly there twice in 2 days?
I thought Pidgeotto could go Mach 2.
That's Pidgeot, and that's at maximum speed with no rider. If a person tried to ride a Pidgeot going that fast, the sonic boom would snap their neck and liquefy their brain before they even went a fraction of that speed.
What about a European Pidgeot? Fired like that.
I'm open to other ideas.
Give it up. If he left, he's gone. You need to be able to fly at the speed of a jet plane in order to even get there and back in time.
What?
Yeah, we have, 44 hours until the core clashes start? Planes need to land, swap out their tires, refuel, shit like that. And pilots need to sleep. You can't fly for 16 hours straight.
How do you know so much about planes?
Unlike some people, I listen to the people around me. Skyla talks about her plane all the time.
Really interesting facet of his character.
Oh. You did the math. You figured out how fast someone would have to go in order to get to Palatown and back.
Yeah, but only so I can tell you it's impossible.
Uh-huh.
Okay, wait. We're not over yet. Dragonite. They can circle the globe in 16 hours, right? How about...
Give it up! There's nothing we can do. Even if we had a Dragonite, no rider could stand the wind resistance without some kind of barrier.
Oh my god.
Give up!
kind of barrier? A Dragonite with a barrier! Follow me!
What? Get pushing! God, why does she always think she's going to get her way?
Lou, Tia and I overheard what you were saying, and...
Oh, she changed.
Not now, Yellow. Kinda in the middle of something. Actually, follow me.
See the good never everyone, Amarillo. See the good.
Hey, Lance.
Absolutely not.
What?
No.
Did you mean yes?
No.
Damn, it normally works.
What the hell is happening here?
Oh joy, there's more.
Well, you said that no one could ride a Dragonite at its top speed without some sort of barrier. And that reminded me that Advisor Lance has a Dragonite that knows barrier.
I see you've been listening to my cousin's lectures. Good. She is an excellent teacher, and you would do well to listen to her. In any case,
Of course you would say that.
Dragonite cannot normally learn the barrier technique. However, I taught it the move after months of intensive training, learning from powerful espers who have exiled themselves to the far reaches of Mount Silver in order to train their skills. One can understand, then, why I would be reticent to allow my Dragonite to assist in the recapture of a truculent runaway.
Wait, you know what I was gonna ask?
Your appalling taste in men has not escaped me, no.
Men is a little subjective here, Lance.
Well, let's...
Do you
Don't
think
worry,
he's
I'm working
really
on that
open
part.
To anything?
It is quite obvious that you think my Dragonite, who can erect a psychic barrier around its rider to protect said rider from wind resistance, could be used to retrieve Mr. Automata from whatever hole he has crawled into.
Mr.
My
Automata.
answer to this
Oh,
request,
so good.
as requested, is no.
I bet he can't do it.
Your attempt to bait me is disrespectful and, may I add, laughable.
No balls.
My Dragonite, who I might add is female, once flew from Copacabana to Cinnabar Island in a matter of hours.
What?
Why isn't she talking? What, does she want me to say something now? I hate the guy as much as you, sir, but come on, isn't there something you can do?
There is immense I could do. I see no reason to.
Oh my god.
Wait, but you said that once Nier failed, you would finally respect him.
I believe I told you to leave the room for that conversation.
Yeah, you're not gonna stop her. I'm sorry.
I was by the door. But that doesn't matter. You made a promise.
She has to stalk him, right? Like, just a little bit. Just a little bit.
I made no such thing, and certainly not to you. What I said was that I may respect him.
Okay, Lance.
I didn't think it was necessary that I state failure alone was not a condition of my respect. Perseverance is failure followed by another attempt at success. Given that, upon being faced with failure, his first recourse was to run home. It is clear he does not have the mental fortitude or wherewithal to succeed in this academy, so there is no reason to drag him back. Exactly as I said.
Why do you hate him so much?
Ooh.
Your characterization of my feelings toward him as hate is incorrect. I would have liked to see him succeed, as I would any student of Kobakon. But his personality is one that hinders itself, and I object to having my time wasted training a student who does not do their best.
Why are you even a teacher?
For the pay, of course.
Uh-huh.
I don't believe that for a moment.
That's the first intelligent thing you've said since you walked in here.
Wow, buddy.
Wait, if we can somehow get another Dragonite, would you teach it Barrier?
If you could somehow get your hands on another Dragonite, then certainly I would be willing to spend the multiple weeks of dedicated training it would take to treat your Dragonite barrier.
Blue, can you train my Dratini into a Dragonite?
No. What level is it?
16?
No. I can't increase a Pokemon's level by 39 levels in like 30 hours.
Okay, but what if we...
Give it up already! Why are you so desperate?
Nier isn't the only person who came here with no friends, Stellar Blade!
Ooh.
It's Blue. And there's nothing you can do. Just give up on him. This won't work, okay? I mean, I can't even think of a bird Pokemon that can fly that far in one shot. It'd probably have to be a dragon. We need a dragon that can go faster than a jet, that can put up some sort of psychic barrier to protect the rider. Find me one of those and maybe I'll say you've got a chance.
God.
If you know, you already know.
I think you might want to listen to what Tia has to say.
Not no, YOLO!
Blue, please, for the love of God. We've been caught by for so long.
Why not? Why don't you ever think that what I have to say might be important?
Huh? I didn't mean.
Trying to do all day, all month is help you, but you never even say thank you.
Jello, come on, not here.
It's always not now, Yellow, or not here, Yellow. Then when? You won't even introduce me to your friends. I don't want to be a secret.
Xeno Orthodontist says, it's a real shame such a Pokemon doesn't exist, huh?
I really, really like both Leaf and Tia's expressions in this moment.
I know, right? They're just like, oh, shit.
I love it because it's what I imagine must be going through their heads. Tia, I don't believe there's a whole lot going on, except
Yeah,
oh
she's
no,
just-
we're arguing. Leaf is going through 17 revelations. First of all, holy shit, does he have a girlfriend? Second of all, holy shit, he's not gay. Third of all, he has a girlfriend, and the first time I have heard mention of her, they're having a domestic.
I reblogged the post. I understand if you don't want to, given what I added to it, but I'm gonna keep it going.
I've dropped something in live blogging if you haven't seen it.
I didn't want them to.
Let me see what you got. That's really good.
And we always have to do what you want. Why can't we just go out for a picnic once in a while? Why are you always fighting something or someone?
I don't know.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Okay, now say it aloud. Yeah, fine.
Ugh. Oh.
You'll get them, bro.
Oh.
What was it you wanted to say?
Tia's also looking for Nier, and she thinks she can help you. That's great. Sorry, I don't think I've seen you before. Are you guys? Is there like a thing or? Oh, hi. I'm Yellow. Well, I'm Rio if you want. I'm Blues.
Friend.
Buddy.
How come you haven't mentioned her before, Blue? She's super cute.
Don't go around telling all my friends about my other friends. And you aren't even my friend.
Fair enough, I guess.
Situationship.
I guess.
Not a terrible way to describe it, Everqueen.
Kind
They're
of.
in a situation, all right.
Oh yeah.
Well, Tia, what do you think you can do to help us?
Yeah, I don't think turning invisible is gonna cut it this time.
Huh?
Inside joke.
Tia inhales and lets out a big sigh.
Go ahead, Tia.
Fuck yes.
This is new.
Yeah. Leave.
What?
What am I seeing? Should I be screaming?
No, really, what?
I think I should be screaming, right? I should probably be screaming.
What is going on?
Adios.
This is the real Tia.
And she has the little hat still.
She has the hat.
She's the little hat.
What is it?
What the fuck is this thing?
She is a Latias.
I love her expressions. Oh my god,
Darling.
they're so cute.
Ask a dumb question.
Okay, but like, what is she? Is she Pokemon?
Why are you still whispering?
I don't.
Adios, adios. Yellow closes her eyes and holds the Tia's hand.
Tia says that she hopes you aren't scared by her true form, and she wants you to know that she's the same girl you've attended Miss Claire's elective with. Wait, you can speak Pokemon? No, but I can feel what they're feeling in a general sense, and I think Tia's species is very empathic anyway, so it's easier for me to read her.
Okay, Marianne.
Okay, but wait, you, Tia, said that you thought you could help us get Nier back, right?
My Pokedex isn't getting a reading on this thing. Is it really a Pokemon?
I opened my Pokedex and searched Latias and got no hits.
Oh, open up your Pokedex, see if check.
Yeah. Oh shit. That's a good idea. Why are we starting all the way back here?
You can type in the search, Mojave.
I hang on.
Mojave, you can type it in.
I know. I just want. Yeah, hang on, there's like a skip somewhere around here. Interesting, where is it?
376 to
Yeah,
387 is
between here there's nothing.
Yep.
Interesting. That's cool.
Hmm.
I wonder if that's the case for Nier also.
Excuse
Oh
me.
shit! Oh shit! Sorry, I thought we already read that.
No, you're interrupting me too. There are some Pokemon that have never been catalogued to. Some Pokemon that are common in one region aren't even in Pokédex of another region.
Wait, so you're telling me that this dragon thing is like the Rattata of another region?
Can you imagine? Rattata.
No, she's just a special Pokemon that has never been caught.
Well, that ends today.
Blue, what the fuck?
What? Can't you take a joke?
Can we try to stay on topic, please? Thanks. Tia, our Pokédexes aren't working on you, but you at least look like some sort of dragon. Does this mean you can go to Palatown and back for the quarter clashes?
Hey, Slop Girl, how you doing, Slop Girl?
Hello, our new friend Slop Girl.
Yeah, the
Hey,
fact that
Slop Girl.
Latios is just a slowly levitating PNG is very funny. One sec, let me just... Ooh. Nice.
She says yes. Then I'm cool with this.
I'm not. How many of our classmates are actually Pokemon?
She says two.
Whoa!
What? That was a rhetorical question. 2? Who the hell? Who's the second?
Blue, focus. Tia's how you can get to Palatown.
Have we gotten an answer on that at all? I'm not
I don't
gonna...
believe so, no. Me?
Yeah, of course. What, you didn't think I was gonna ride on her back for, like, an entire day, did you? Across an ocean?
Okay, I played along with your little game so far because, I'll admit it, I feel like I haven't really finished things with Nier. But if you think, for 1 second, I'm gonna ride the back of one of my classmates across a goddamn ocean to give a pep talk to a guy I hate, you're out of your mind.
Well, when you put it like that.
Yes. Yes.
She should probably mention she can put up a light screen to protect her rider, but she can only carry one at a time without slowing down a lot. So when she comes back, whoever went and get near won't be able to come back with him. You'll miss the first quarter clash. Tia, can you come by yourself?
Yes.
She's never been to Kanto before. She wouldn't know how to get there or where Pallet Town is. Also, she wouldn't know what to say to Nier.
Face it, Leaf. You're the only one who cares enough about that dumbass to do this.
Yeah.
I can't. I can't go. Excuse me.
Sorry,
I'm trying to give a fucking emotional line, you fucker.
Sorry.
I can't. I can't go across an ocean. I just can't.
What? Can't you swim?
I mean, yes, but that's not the point. If you fall, Tia can definitely catch you. She can fly faster than you can fall. That's not the point. I can't just. I mean, it's an entire ocean.
A little water never hurt anyone. What's the deal? You were so gung-ho about sending me on a trip across the pond. Not so fun when you're the one in the pilot seat, is it?
Oh, please. Please. I need you to get near. I can't. I can't.
You can't get everything you want without working for it.
If Tia is going to go to Pallet Town and back, she needs to leave tomorrow, immediately after school. We have 20 hours to find a pilot.
Hoo boy. Hey, it's May the 4th. It's yesterday.
Yay!
Don and I watched some of Andor season 2 yesterday. It's a good season so far. What's that?
You
Blue?
are no. Don't what's that me when you've been fucking talking. You are no longer you.
You wake up at the crack of dawn, a phenomenon you are altogether unfamiliar with. Unfortunately, it would take an air horn next to your ear in order to tell you to get out of bed before 7. Okay, I've noticed something. Everyone who we've been so far is the same amount of money.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck is that about?
They should probably have more, honestly.
Yeah. This is Leaf, right? You can tell by your team. Let's check her stats real fast. Okay, blue, rival, makes sense. Silver, teammate. Ethan's investigator. She has only 2 points with Ethan. That's funny. That makes sense.
That's really funny.
Caleb, friend. Hilbert, classmate. Brendan, friend. Aw. Bianca, dorm mate. Sharon, hater. Now let me see. I'm the biggest hater.
I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk. I hate the way that you dress.
Show Whitney's classmate.
I'm going to be entirely honest with you.
Myri's classmate. May is dorm mate. Dawn's teammate. Nate's classmate.
Idolater! Oh my god!
How much time is she spending with Rosa? That's so funny.
Holy shit!
Idolater.
Holy shit!
Oh my god, that's so funny. B, teammate, Hilda, dormmate, Gardenia, classmate, Erica, teammate, Janine, mentee, Tia, classmate, Sonia, underclassman, Yellow, friend. 5 points with Yellow already? Dang, look. Oh, she just met Yellow, and she has a higher friendship than with Ethan. and Tia, that's not right. That's wrong.
No, she was very jealous of Tia.
Oh yeah, true. She would dislike her. That's true. She probably just got these points, honestly. And Nier, dates.
What are social stats?
I am so excited to see
Her charm
this.
stat has to be insane.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Charm 43,
wit, yeah.
wits 24, patience -3. I love that this face is her fucking stat profile.
Courage down at 4 actually makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
She definitely wavers whenever Nier pushes back.
Uh-huh. Dang, look at her proficiencies though. She's cooking. Oh man, that's really good. But today, you are on a mission. You reach into your bag and pull out your weapon of mass sleep, disruption. Wait, was that in the game?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes,
that's
I
really
didn't do
good.
that.
God damn it. What the fuck, Leaf? Are you waking us up so goddamn early in the morning?
Listen up. I got a mission for one of you, and I need to know which of you is woman enough to do it.
Bianca's just like, okay.
Hi, I'm here.
I'm going back to bed.
Wait, Hilda, come back.
Why?
I need to know which one of you is willing to visit the first quarter class to spend several hours flying across the ocean to World Cancer to deliver a speech I wrote. Also, you'll be riding the back of a dragon Pokemon going around at Mach 1. Oh, but the Pokemon can put up a psychic barrier to protect you from wind resistance. It'll be like you're sitting in a room with completely still air. As long as you don't fall off.
What kind of joke is this, Leaf?
It's not a joke.
Okay, so that's voice.
Wait, you realize, right, that my boyfriend and I are figuring out if our relationship is even real right now?
As perhaps leave your mind that I have yet to find a moment where I can reconcile with Callum. Do you not think perhaps I might have my own priorities?
Yeah, I need to talk to Hill, but he's... I heard some... Well, look, it doesn't matter, right? The fact you're even asking is ridiculous.
Bianca? Oh, I'd love to. I just can't miss the first quad clash.
Okay, I'll just I see Scout has stopped boy moding. Are we talking about Hilda? Yeah, it's probably Hilda.
But this makes it mandatory, If you don't participate unless you have a really good excuse, you can't graduate.
What? Oh, why did I try to steal that? What the fuck is the matter?
My character now.
Yeah, sorry, Leaf. Oh. Oh, crap.
Yeah, I'm going back to bed. And if I see that damn ale horn again, I'm flushing it down the toilet.
Finding someone else willing to do this is gonna be harder than I thought.
Bianca, you're like, yay!
I'm still here. Hi. Hi, me, Bianca. What? None of you?
I don't have time for this. You realize you're asking us to give up any chance of graduating to try and get a guy who was mind controlling us, right?
He wasn't. All his power did was make you understand his feelings.
It made me trust him, which I resent. Find a different pilot.
Sorry, Leaf. I kind of got a million other fires I need to put out right now. One fire in particular.
Yeah, no way. This isn't happening. Dawn!
Don, you've flown on your Altaria before, right? No thank you. Sorry, you're welcome. No.
Oh.
Crap.
About 8 hours left. Guessing no one's dumb enough to sign up for your suicide mission?
It's not a suicide mission.
It kinda is. Whoever goes won't be able to come back, right? So, whoever goes is giving up their graduation.
Hey, Master Daquan, welcome to chat. What's this game? This is Pokemon Academy Life Forever. It is a visual novel made by fans set in the Pokemon universe, where basically every major Pokemon character goes to a college together. Red, the main character, who we named Nier Automata, dropped out of school because of some complicated reasons. And now the gang is trying to figure out how to get him back in time for the first round of the tournament. Who's the main dev? We should, someone link the team website or something like that.
Yellow just said that Tia would go slower with 2 people, not that she couldn't do it. If she really pushes herself, maybe she could make it in time.
Yeah, and maybe if you really push yourself, you wouldn't be begging random classmates to go grab a guy in Ocean Away.
Is it a dating sim? It has
Kind of.
elements of that, but it isn't really. It's more of a Persona-like.
I can't.
Yeah, well, as long as you're saying that, maybe you should just get used to the idea that that's all you're going to hear from everyone else. You'll have too much to lose to risk even more trying to get that dumbass to change his mind.
Hold on. Wait, that's it.
Huh?
All I need to do is find someone with nothing to lose.
Oh no.
Leave.
I guess that might work, but
Ethan!
Oh!
oh my god.
Come the fuck on!
It's evil!
Hey,
No,
homeroom's
fuck
starting in like
everyone
5
else.
minutes.
I'm starting the Ethan defense squad.
Oh my god. Mean to him! Yeah, Everqueen! You quickly dash through the hallways at a speed greater than you'd ever comfortably ran as you maniacally try to make it to Professor Cherry's homeroom before the first bell rings.
Ethan!
Wow, it's a much cozier homeroom. Hi.
Miss Green, is there something I can help you with? Sorry, I was trying to get here before the bell. I just need a second. Is Ethan here?
Yeah, Stem, where's the fire?
Not STEM.
It's Leaf, and I need you to know if you can fly a dragon Pokemon to Kanto, get near back before the quarter classes.
Slow down.
Also,
I
you
love
probably won't
that
be able
Cherry is just standing there.
Also, you probably won't be able to fly back in time.
No.
What?
No. I get what you're thinking. You're thinking I don't have anything to lose, right? That I can afford to skip the quarter classes and fly off to Kanto because I don't care enough to succeed or whatever.
Tara says new scarf. You have anything in mind? Pearls? Give me 1 second.
It's so funny everyone's saying Sharon because I completely forgot that she went to Ethan next. I'm like, oh, right, Sharon.
Yeah, talk about people with nothing to lose.
Seriously.
Alright.
Can you imagine what a fucking dumpster fire that would be?
Oh god, could you imagine?
She would just strangle him. It wouldn't even be a conversation.
Yes?
Well, you're wrong. It's a miracle that I'm here, but I'm not going to give up that miracle. I like Nier a lot, but I'm not going to fly across an ocean for him.
Can I bribe you?
You got $5 billion on you?
Pardon me, I'm putting on my gay little pearls. Oh, fuck. Not my headphone.
I
Oh,
really
shit.
like that Cherry is just standing there listening to this.
Yeah, this doesn't have to be your business, ma'am.
No.
Sorry.
Fucking goddamn it.
Sorry for interrupting, Professor Cherry.
Oh, fuck. Hang on. I'm so sorry, guys. I have to pause for a second to put this on. There we go. There we go. That one's kind of a pain in the ass.
Right, Leaf. I can tell this is important. I might suggest going to your homeroom now, though. Professor Oak doesn't like when students are late for roll call. Right.
For the first time since you burst into the classroom, you take a second to look around at the class. It is very notably less fancy than Professor Oak's classroom.
I guess Professor Oak's reputation got in the big room then. Pretty sure no one's heard of Professor Cherry. Leaf. I don't fully understand what you need to do here, but it sounds like you need someone with the time and ability to fly across an ocean
Oh my.
before the quarter classes begin. Is that right? Yes, that's right. I assume you've already asked Skyla. First person I went to. That's all right. The faculty had an all-hands meeting on Sunday. It was mainly to address the events of Saturday. We were all there, and I remember Arnold telling us how the military would handle things like this back when he was a pilot.
This is a lot of you talking to yourself, Dot. It's gonna be even more.
Arnold? Oh, Surge. Arnold Surge.
God, yes!
Oh, baby, let's go.
Instructor Lieutenant Surge's first name is Arnold?
It's not the time.
Instructor Lieutenant Surge.
Is that really an important part of what I just said? No, but it's a hell of a thing to learn. Well, I hope that information helps you at least a little. Now, I need to get back to my class, and you do too, I think. Could you write a note to Professor Oak explaining why I'm late for homeroom, and maybe, give him a better reason? Fine, but that's your 1 for the semester. Thanks.
Yay! You rush back to Professor Oak's class, note in hand, which he accepts good-naturedly. You're barely able to pay attention to the lesson, jumping out of your seat at the end of the homeroom the exact moment the bell rings. Alright, do your thing, Dot.
Alright. Just taking some water. Alright, ladies! You better get your asses in those seats before I... Wait, it's not class yet. You got 4 more minutes. Private Green! What the hell are you doing this class so early?
I need to talk to you about your military experience, sir.
Well, isn't that something? We might make a soldier out of you yet, Private Green!
I'm not sure that's what I'm going for.
Well, fine. What's it you're looking to hear about, Private? I can tell you about the war. My Pokemon shocked my enemies into paralysis, I'll have you know! Once they were paralyzed, I could headbutt them all day, and they wouldn't get a chance to move!
Yes, I've heard you tell a story before. but I'm actually asking about
Fuck, sorry.
what your time as a pilot.
Huh?
I know you were in the army, which I didn't think had pilots, but someone told me that you were a pilot, and I was just holding out hope that that was true.
Yeah, the Army's got pilots. Not in any of the Air Force, of course, but we've got a few! And I tell you what, the Army probably flies more missions than the Air Force. They're paid to sit around in their asses on fancy hotel rooms all the time. That's why we call them the Chair Force.
Right, sir, we all know how you feel about the Air Force, but I really need to hear about your time as a pilot.
I flew a couple missions during the war, yeah. Our Pokemon on the front lines were getting battered. I needed a resupply ASAP.
It's so fucking stupid.
Pilot of my squadron had all been taken prisoner after losing its battles. No one else in the squad could do it. So I got my ratchet to fill my plane with 10,000 volts and jump-started that sucker, flying it back to base. Those punks never saw it coming.
And did you what and what else was
I
your
assumed
search?
Jordan was going to do something.
Oh,
They thought the
thank you.
Good enough.
They thought they only had a few more Pokemon.
I didn't
to
see
beat,
that.
and they'd have won the battle.
Coming.
I came up back with enough revised to choke a Wailord. They practically gave up right there and then.
That's fantastic. Do you sell your plane?
Well, of course not! You don't just keep your equipment when you leave the Army, Private!
Oh. Do you have any interest in flying to Kanto on a dragon Pokemon to grab a runaway student?
I just fucking caught on that this is the theme of his city.
Yeah, this is Vermilion City.
Yep, that's the fucking name. Shit.
You're talking about Private Automata. Greek, I assume.
You know?
It makes sense. If I went through what that kid's gone through, I'd go AWOL too!
So you understand. That's great. So you can fly to Kanto?
No can do, Private.
What?
3 reasons. First, I got to teach classes the rest of the week. Second, I'm pretty sure what you're asking me to do is some form of kidnapping or stalking. Third, I joined the Army specifically so I can keep my feet on the ground. I hate flying and I do my best to avoid it whenever I can.
What?
Why do you think I tell you to electric tie, Private? If it's in the air, I want it out of my face!
But you flew anyway.
Yeah, but I had to. If I hadn't, my brothers in arms would have been taken prisoner. And who knows how long it'd be before they come walk home. There's something my old XO used to tell me. I was face down in the mud. It was raining like hell. And lightning was crackling down all around us. I just done 40 consecutive push-ups. And he was screaming at the top of his lungs to give him another 20. That's when I made the mistake of telling him something real dumb. Any guesses at what I said, Private?
No?
Tyrannus is Lieutenant Burger.
Hell, Private! I told you something dumb, not suicidal!
That's how you first read that? Oh my god.
No, I didn't say anything like that. I said I can't. That's when my XO knelt down there in the mud with me. And for the first time since I met the bastard, stopped screaming. And he said barely above a whisper, "It don't matter if you can't, because you have to." And that bastard stopped in the mud, splashed it over my face, and told me to do another 20 for getting his boots dirty!
That sounds like hazing.
Maybe it was, but it taught me something real important that it took me onto the battlefield. Private Green! It's amazing what you can do when you have no choice.
But
maybe I do still have a choice?
Get serious, Private! You really think there's anyone in the school who's gonna convince to fly across an ocean to pick up a guy you like?
Everyone know about that?
If you want this done,
Go
you're
ahead,
gonna have to
exactly,
do it
Batman.
yourself.
But I'm scared.
I know it's like to be scared of flying, Private, but if you...
Oh, I'm actually not afraid of flying. I'm afraid of the water.
What? What? Water! Water! What sort of candy-ass sorry excuse for fear is that? Flying's terrifying, but you're scared of water?
Hey, water's totally terrifying.
No, it goddamn isn't. When you're in the sky, you're just a thin piece of metal away from plummeting at thousands of feet. What are you gonna bump it into in the water? A lily pad? A ducklet? You can swim, can't you?
Maybe, I don't know.
Then get your hydrophobic ass down to the recreation center right now and find out!
This is not how you're supposed to deal with fears. And wait, now?
Oh
You
shit!
just don't go around for the end of the school day. You've got 10 hours left before you need to fly, don't you?
Oh, I just realized we're getting this scene today. Yes!
Get busy swimming, or get busy figuring out what the hell you're gonna tell your squad mates when you come back without a pilot!
Well, fine then, I will. I'll go to the recreation center right now then.
You better. And I'll be telling you all your brother professors you'll be out all day. So don't you come back unless you've completed your mission!
Fine, I will, I'm going. Are you sure?
Get out! Oof.
Very good, Todd. That's probably the one scene we're gonna get of
Really
Surge
good.
this whole fucking series. But goddamn, it's so good. Before you can think about what you're doing, you dash to the recreation center, throwing wide the door.
There,
Oh my
see?
god, this scene!
It's a pool. I can totally, mm. I can totally,
Oh no.
I'm gonna throw up. Just close your eyes, and it's not there. You're being ridiculous, Leaf. It's just water. It's not even salt water. The last time you tried to swim, you were completely fine.
Courage is at what again? It's not negative, that's for sure. Yeah, Courage is at 4. It is her second lowest stat.
So open your eyes and just dip a toe in. Just do it, okay? Whoa. Whoa, that's not happening. Not today, not like never, 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 never.
You stand there for what feels like hours, but must really only be minutes. All you can hear is the pounding of your heart as you attempt to take even one step closer to the pool.
You are being ridiculous.
Knowledge, however, does not correlate to action. So, like, are you going to get in the pool or just kind of space out? Yeah!
Yes!
Let's go! Let me do a quick little stretch. Oh! Oh, there
This
we
is
go.
like on a sitcom where like a random celebrity shows up.
Yup.
Totally! Hey, Broxaname, what's yours, little sis?
Leaf? Sorry, who are you?
Oh, I'm a man of many names, many faces. Some call me the Vagabond of Love. Others call me that no-good hobo who needs to get a real job.
What
Huh?
the?
Joke's on them, I've got a real job. I've got a half a dozen real jobs. I'm just in between stages of my career at the moment. I prefer not to give myself too many labels, but for you, little sis, you can call me a missed connection.
20, 25? I need to know how old you are before I decide to either blow you off with some mild sarcasm or call the cops.
Oh, You cut me to the bone, little sis.
It's Leaf.
Leaf? Righteous. Some of my favorite plants are leaves.
Awesome.
Do you get it? Do you get it, guys? Do you understand the joke?
Yeah, I kind of get
He's
that
talking
impression.
about sex.
God damn it.
Anyway, I need to go find a pilot for thing, so if you could just, like, let me leave.
Hey, Leaf. You're the one who's blocking the doorway. I tried to sneak out around you, but you were standing there rock solid, like a statue.
Oh, right. Well,
You shift awkwardly to the side.
here.
Much obliged, Missy, though I seem to have forgotten my way off the campus grounds. Perhaps you'd be a gentleman and escort me?
I'm not going anywhere alone with you.
Leaf, I hate to point out the obvious, but we're already completely alone here. And based on how you were shivering at that water, this is a place with serious bad juju for you, no?
Oh, so you're being a gentleman trying to get me out of here, huh?
Now you get it, little sis.
Why are you calling me Lil Sis?
Course I have it, mi amiga. I grew up with 9 siblings in inner city pewter. Pretty much everyone I talked to was a sibling.
Wait, you grew up in Pewter City? I lived in Cinnabar.
Cinnabar? No cap? No wonder then. I heard the evacuation of our 6 days for some people. Were you?
Yeah.
Well, let me give you some straight shooting then. This water? Nothing to worry about. Heck, I'm a rock type specialist, and I wouldn't think twice about sending my Pokemon out to fight here. See this? Clean, chlorinated, safe. Deep as it goes, 9 feet. Besides, I'm a champion swimmer. In fact, if I was even certified as a lifeguard in the Cerulean City Gym.
Huh, and here I was thinking you were just a creepy old man hanging around the pool to see girls in their swimsuits.
Tara, no cap. Yeah, no cap is crazy for Brock. Yeah. Well, I mean, I became a lifeguard for a reason.
Of course.
You ever see the
I
Cerulean
appreciate
gym
the
leaders?
honesty.
Daisy, Violet, and Lily. 3 of them. And they wear their swimsuits all the time. Even during battles, man. You had to be there.
And I bet when somebody nearly drowned because you were too busy ogling the gym leaders, you were more than happy to provide mouth to mouth.
Oh, no, you aren't supposed to do that for CPR anymore. Just compressions only. Turns out mouth to mouth breaks up the rhythm.
Oh.
Anyway, no one ever drowned on my watch. Although, I had to swim out and rescue a few babes that seemed like they were really good swimmers. And they would ask for mouth to mouth, even though they were conscious and didn't need it. Kinda think I might be realizing something.
Bruh.
God.
Yeah, can you do that in your own time? I appreciate getting part of this moment of self-awareness or whatever, but there's a bit of a difference between this pool and the one I'm going to need to go into.
Oh yeah? How much difference?
How about 700 trillion gallons difference?
That's a bit of a difference. What do you plan to do? Swim across the ocean?
No, just fly over, but I'll be on a Pokemon.
I forgot about Krogunk. I forgot about his Krogunk in Gen 4, yeah. That was the last time we ever saw him. As part of the main party, of course. No, he shows up later.
No, he rejoins the main party later.
Oh, cool. What have you got to worry about then?
Huh?
Pokemon got your bag. If a Pokemon thinks it can't do something, it won't try. And they always underestimate their abilities. See what I mean? They play it safe. That's why we trainers exist, to push them to their limit. So, if the Pokemon even gets off the ground, you know you're good.
But... The water.
What about the water, little sis? You're not touching it. You're not even gonna be anywhere near it. Now, if you want to run back to your dorm or grab a swimsuit, I'll be the last guy to stop you. But I don't think you even need to consider the water as a factor. After all, if you fall off a Pokemon at a height of anything more than, like, 50 feet, you're probably not gonna hit the water slowly enough to worry about the whole swimming part of it. Bruh.
Was that meant to help me?
I mean, it contextualizes the fear a bit.
Kinda, yeah.
Maybe you should stick to lifeguarding. You're not much of a motivational speaker.
No, I guess not.
I guess you aren't secretly a pilot with a lot of free time on your hands?
Really not, little sis. I fly my Pokemon once in a while, but nothing more than that.
Yeah, I figured.
He's a lucky guy.
What?
You're in love, little sis. I can tell. Nothing else would make a nice girl like you try to fly across an ocean while terrified of water. Where is he?
I mean, just it so easily. It's not love. He's a good friend, and he wants me to date.
Doesn't change anything from where I'm standing. He's a lucky guy to have a friend like you. Man, back in the day, I did some real dumb stuff for the girls I liked. So, I told you about how I became a licensed lifeguard so I could work at the Cerulean Gym, right? Then I decided to become a Pokemon breeder, because there was a girl I was traveling with that collected baby Pokemon like they were magnets. Oh, I like that. Then I became a doctor, because there was a really adorable nurse that had a bit of a thing for just one. And I tried to become a police officer because there was a cute Jenny who'd arrested me a few weeks earlier, but I failed the entrance exam. Did a few weeks after. Yeah, no, that's good.
I am obsessed with how they've written Brock.
I'm really liking this. Then, a few weeks after that, I learned how to sing, and actually sold a couple albums. But it turns out she didn't really like country. And then my last job was pretty much to try to impress a girl as well. Turned out she was more in a contest than battling, though.
Wow, I thought this story was gonna end, but it just kept going.
Yeah, guess you could say I'm pretty worldly.
There's one word for it.
Anyway, the point of all of that is that people do dumb stuff for the people they love. Or the people they're into, whatever. My goal has always been love. But on the way I learned to love the journey. So, see? Even though my efforts have been marked by failure and despair at every heart-wrenching turn, I still achieved my goal. And if a guy like me could do it, so can you.
Pocket. Fine. Somehow you convinced me. Mainly the part about the water not even being a factor, but hearing about your screw-ups made me feel a bit better as well, so thanks.
The thanks of a beautiful woman are all I need, sis.
Put them away. Put them away. Put them away. Put them away.
Put them away. Put them away.
All I need is for you to close your eyes again, man.
I'm
and that's the Cinnabar, huh?
That's right, Snake.
Thank you. Yes, it still has its effect on people. All these years later. Maybe we should stick around a bit longer. This school could do with a cooking club, couldn't it?
Hell yes, it could, bro.
That might be a wrap on Brock. We haven't seen him since the dry run.
And then that idiot said that his stupid fat-ass Pikachu was gonna beat me next time.
Uh-huh. Did he?
Well, duh, but that's because he had type advantage. I still won most of the time.
still whining about Nier. Let's tell him
Oh man, these sentences are just really, really good. You got it?
Yep, I got it.
Yep.
Doing stream live blogging just a sec. Huh, what's it to you?
I just thought you would have been a bit more careful about that after what happened last time.
Hey, wait.
It doesn't matter. We need to talk.
Huh?
Buh! Halo.
We can make this work, but I need your help. I'm gonna be the pilot, but we need to leave during lunch. Now.
Oh shit. Could we do the final scene of this? Is that possible?
No.
Please. Oh.
And I've got a plan to get myself and Nier back.
I feel like I'm missing some context.
You are, Ethan.
Just let's go in the garden. We'll find something waiting.
Read the line.
Just come out with me to the garden.
Already out.
There we go.
Normally, I'd say something like, "So, you're probably wondering why I got you here today." But we don't have time for jokes like that. We need to do one thing and one thing only. I'm proud to announce the inaugural meeting of the Nier Rescue Team.
I'd kind of like an explanation of why we're here, actually.
Just fine. Nier is back in Palatine. We're gonna get him back.
Uh-huh. All I told you was that he dropped out of Kobukan. How do you know he didn't just get a job somewhere in Inspira? Yeah, actually, how do you know that? Are you saying this entire time that idiot could have just been a couple miles away?
No, not a chance. I asked Ethan where he wanted to be on Sunday, and he said home.
Yeah, baby.
What does that have to do with anything?
It's crazy, but Nier and I are kind of like in sync. We end up at the same place all the time. Still,
Oh, yeah,
that's
hold
so
on.
much on this.
I'm confident I'm right, and if I'm not, I'll take the fall, no one else. We'll think about that later.
So, I don't hate this plan. Like I said, I'd like to get Nier back as well, but isn't there a more sensible solution that we could try first?
Any suggestions?
Like a regular plane ticket? Tried that. Nothing's going out and coming back soon enough.
We could maybe try to reserve a seat on a plane that's already fully booked and just hope for a cancellation, but this plan, though it's crazier, I think actually has a higher chance of succeeding.
Damn. Oh, wait, what about that one pilot student? Eartha or whatever.
That's good.
Real close, but no
We
cigar.
already asked her. God, can you come up with a single original thought?
They've like stopped correcting him.
Well, excuse me, princess.
Hey, lay off!
Dinner. Oh, like you're any better. You're just as much of an asshole as I am. People just like you because you pretend your insults are jokes.
Ooh, shit.
What?
God, Russ.
Okay, admittedly, you've got a point.
Blue is sorry.
Don't speak for me.
Sorry.
Oh.
Man, this is awkward. So, I can't help but notice we have about 24 hours until the quarter clashes begin. We really left it to the last minute, huh?
Students, last minute desperation is when we're most productive.
Yeah.
I totally get that. Been there. And I don't want to rain on any parades, but I think we left it a bit too long. I mean, as far as I know, none of you have a Pokemon that can make that journey fast enough, right?
Oh my god, we didn't tell Ethan.
No, you don't tell him anything.
What?
We didn't tell Ethan about Tia.
Damn, I was hoping that was a dream.
After that, I just simply Tia, rip the band-aid off. What?
Get a clue. She might be an airhead, but she's still a powerful dragon Pokemon. You just gonna listen to some rookie trainer with that Nier's bullshit powers?
No, I didn't think about that. Hey, sweetie, could you show Ethan your true form, please?
Show me your true form.
No. No.
That means no. Yeah, got it. Hey, Ethan, this is gonna sound like a real question, but can you ask Tia to show you her true form?
Couldn't Yellow do it?
Her true form? She's gonna keep her clothes on, right?
Well, she'll keep the hat.
This is the weirdest orgy I've ever been to.
You've been to orgies, Ethan?
How have you been to?
Hey, T, think you could show me your true form? I think it'd be really helpful for
Okay.
figuring out what's going on.
That means
I think we got it, thanks.
Meow, meow, wow, wow, wow.
Huh?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Okay, now it's the weirdest.
Manias!
Latias, huh?
That's right, Snake.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Can you get to Pallet Town fast enough?
Ah!
Alright, I think I'm caught up.
really that easily?
Legend.
Yeah, pretty much nothing phases me. My roommate had mind control powers, okay? My classmate's a dragon, sure, whatever.
Legend.
Anyway, we don't have time for me to lose my mind over this. What's the plan? So I'm not gonna let that ruin my day.
I'm gonna fly to Pallet Town on Tia's back.
Strong start. Carry on.
I'm glad to see the Ethan love today. This is great.
When we get there, Nier and I are gonna ride back on Tia. Oh, I'm sorry, Leaf, but Tia probably won't be fast enough to get back with 2 people on her. Too much weight. I remember, but I think Tia can do it.
Yeah, why? What are you basing that on?
Remember what Instructor Claire said? She said dragon types rise to meet the demands of the challenge in front of them.
Mmm.
Maybe you've never flown that fast before, but I believe you can when it matters.
You know what a freak Claire is about dragon types? She says they can do anything.
That's true.
Yes, but there's one more thing. A guy reminded me that Pokemon underestimate their capabilities. I'm sure Nier can get more out of her. As much as I wish he wouldn't. Oh! What did she say? She said that Nier is already a trainer, and she thinks you're right, that her trainer could probably make us speed up. But not enough. That's fine, this is a 3-part plan. We need to delay the beginning of the quarter classes.
Oh, yeah, sure. Let me just submit the paperwork and all. Are you insane?
Hey, one piece thing on the head up tonight. No, I did a ton of research last night. The Greater Inspira era is meant to field 960 matches on Wednesday, starting noon and ending at 8 p.m. We all know when our time slots are because Alder and Bruno told us during gym class. The problem is, we don't know when Nier is meant to battle, so we need to delay the entire event.
Yeah, I'm sure you did the math. That's still a stupid plan. How do you think you're going to delay the quarter clashes while you're riding across the ocean?
I'm not going to, but you are.
Yeah, you're crazy.
Just hear me out!
I'm not going anywhere. Keep on flapping your jaws. Unlike some people, I actually listen to the people around me even if they're idiots.
Great. So, as I was saying, I did the math. Wednesday will field 960 matches across 8 hours. The event can only start when enough people to field the first round of matches show up, so about 20, assuming the area can hold 10 battles at a time, like with the tryouts.
Uh-huh.
So here's what you do. Stand at the entrance of the battle hall and challenge anyone who comes your way to the battle. If they win, they get to go past you. And if they lose, then they need to run back to Inspira to heal. But I don't think it's likely they'll show up again after losing to you.
What do you mean?
Okay, I'm just gonna say this. Losing you is seriously demoralizing.
Get his ass. Huh? What? Because you think you're better?
No, calm down, Blue. It's not an attack. Because of your trash talk.
Huh?
Whenever I battle with you in gym class or during our battle team meetings,
I never get the idea that you like battling.
What are you talking about? I'm amazing at it.
That's not what I said. I said you don't like battling. I love it. I feel alive when I battle. To see the emotions on my opponent's face, put myself through the pressure to have to come with a plan.
Okay, I don't think we need to know that.
And then I see the plan succeed or fail. That's what I love. But when I battle you, it's like the Atacama Desert down there, you know. I feel like you don't battle for fun. You battle to embarrass, dominate, and humiliate your opponent. You battle to prove you're better.
And you think that'll stop people from getting into the battle hall?
Definitely. Just make sure to say "smell you later" after you win, and I bet some people who will try to get in will just leave.
Zeno says, yes, leave. We know.
You're asking me to take on dozens of battles in a row.
What, are you expecting me to try and reverse psychology you? Like, I bet you can't do it. I know you can. You train all night. Janine practically had to pull you off beat during their last battle meeting.
What?
And not in a sexy way.
Hey, she jumped on me.
I was talking about the battle.
I knew that.
Anyway, what do you think?
Isn't there something better I could be doing?
What could you be doing otherwise? Training, right?
Training.
This is just training. Training against actual trainers. Think of it as a warm-up for your quarter class match.
That's still a lot of battles, and I can't tap out until you get back.
These will be the same people that are attempting to be in the quarter clashes. Remember what Instructor Lance said? No battle team member has ever been eliminated in the first round of the quarter clashes. You can probably beat 99.9% of the people who show up here.
And if another battle team member shows up?
Just not in mine. There's less than 10 of us. The quarter clashes can't start with that small number.
Makes sense so far. I'm going to be battling dozens of people back to back. I'm going to need healing. Even if I one-shot those bozos, my mons will still get tired. This mons pubis, he means, by the way.
Okay.
Yellow, will you help me do this?
Oh, yes, always blue.
Fine. One more thing. Your Dratini, Leaf.
Huh?
Let me borrow your Dratini while I'm battling.
Why?
Call it insurance if you want. Your Dratini is very powerful. Like, for a baby dragon, I've never seen one as strong as yours. I want to use it.
Let's take a look real fast, actually. Level 15. Oh shit. Yeah, this is the one with Dragon Rage. And statistically, it's not bad. Shit.
If I'm fighting a dozen guys for you, I need every advantage I can get.
Dratini, are you okay with this?
Ah!
Alright, sweetie. If you want, Blue's a good trainer, so you'll be fine.
You went blue your Dratini.
And I guess I'm doing this. Kind of funny. Spent so long trying to get into the battle hall, and now I've got to keep people from getting in. Those suckers aren't getting past me. Yeah, hi, still here. I hate to blow a hole in the side of your theory, but the quarter clashes are an actual Kobacon-wide event. There's going to be official security and stuff.
Oh, not quite.
Huh?
Miss Miriam told us that in the event of any emergency happening on school grounds, the school's own nursing department and students would be responsible for the response. It's the same for the security department.
Damn, didn't know that, Yellow. But that still doesn't put us in the clear. If Inspire Security isn't here, then we know who will be. Wait, then that means... Damn it, the disciplinary committee's gonna be on my ass. I can't afford to get on their bad side. Sharon's already said that he's keeping an eye on me.
And that's where you come in, Ethan.
I'm not seeing it.
You've got the same power of energy as Nier does.
What?
Ooh!
I don't know for sure, but I can command Pokemon instantly like Nier can, so maybe? God damn, everyone but me, huh?
Oh.
Anyway, I still don't see how this power is supposed to help me with the disciplinary committee.
Just distract them. You can talk to them or drag them into a long conversation and cause people to like you. And because people like you, you can keep them there for a long time. It'll probably take them even an hour or so for them to realize anything's wrong, so that's when you step in.
Because people like me?
Sure.
I think maybe you weren't listening to Professor Oak. The entire point of Phrenergy is that people don't like me or Nier. They just understand our feelings. So if I'm trying to trick or delay the disciplinary committee, they'll know. Like, I can lie, and even if people don't believe me, but... and people don't believe me, if there's nothing they can do about it, they just have to drop the issue. But that won't work against the DC.
How about earlier when...
Maybe...
How about earlier when he kept getting Leaf's name wrong and she said that he's awful to talk to or something like that?
I've like a slight theory about Ethan, but I'm not saying it in case I'm wrong and sound like an idiot.
Anyway, proceed.
Heck, the moment I show up at their office, they'll probably just get the feeling they should check out the battle hall.
Do you have any other suggestions?
No, but I think I can do something.
Excuse
I can't
me.
tell you.
What?
Sorry.
I can't tell you what my plan is, but I think I might be able to distract the disciplinary committee.
Ooh, boy.
I'm so excited.
Why can't you tell us?
Because it's a long shot, and I'll look really stupid if it fails.
Tia believes in you.
Yeah, I'm still processing that one of my classmates is a Pokemon. 2, actually. What? Nothing?
Huh?
Okay, I'm kind of nervous about that, not gonna lie, but we're quickly running out of time. Lunch is almost over. If you're going to go, then... Yeah.
What are you gonna do about the water, though?
Tia? I'm sorry for acting jealously over Nier.
Oh.
Oh!
That's really cute.
She never saw me as a rival at all.
Oh.
This might have been easier if you did have some kind of grudge against me.
Aww.
Tia, when I got on your back, I'm probably immediately gonna ask you to let me off. I'm gonna scream and maybe say some pretty awful stuff to you, so I need you to not let me off no matter what I say, okay? We need to see this to the end.
Me.
She says that she won't be able to hear you because of the wind anyway. Putting up the light screen will block wind for you, but to reduce her own aerodynamics, she's going to keep the area effect as small as possible. Right?
And you're still trying to claim you don't speak Pokemon, huh?
I don't.
I just noticed Yellow does wear a skirt. Interesting.
Alright.
Yeah,
We're
I
actually
was
leaving a little
brought
bit
up how
early.
insane her pants were earlier.
Yeah, she was a cross-dresser in the manga. We're actually leaving a little bit early, unless we get massively delayed by running into like an airliner. We should get there tonight.
Yep.
You guys will play your parts, right?
Stop stalling! Get on the damn dragon!
Hey, I was kind of thinking maybe we should just see
Yelling
if we
at my
could
car.
book a plane ticket anyway, or... Oh, it's too late for that.
Yep, you can those worms, now lie in them.
Okay.
Hey, guys, this is...
Incredible
man,
malapropism.
this is actually kind of its own plan, isn't it? Shouldn't we just...
Her fucking mouth. Oh my god. Evening.
You are no longer you.
All
I
right,
think
I'm gonna.
that's where you need to leave off, though.
Yeah.
Quattro.
True. Yeah, we will pick up on Nier Automata side of the story next time. I am so happy with how much we got done today. That is the Nier-less section of this game. So next time our boy is gonna be back and we're gonna get right back into this.
Oh
Thank you
god,
guys.
not me closing the Discord stream and getting jump scared by John Darksoul.
Don't worry, he's gone. But it's okay. It's okay.
Alright,
God
I
damn it,
need to hop into bed pretty quick. I'll see
do
you
that.
later.
Do that, Jordan.
Catch you later.
God damn it, Jordan. In chat.
Hee.
Thank you guys so much for watching. We're gonna be doing another one of these probably next Monday. Next Sunday is usually when I stream, but it's Mother's Day, so I want to keep that shit open for if I want to do something with Mama. And yeah, that's gonna be next Monday. We're gonna see what's going on with Nier. And tomorrow we're going to be doing some more Nier Automata. Oh my god. We're doing 2 Nier Automata streams back to back. Isn't that crazy?
Hey.
Hey.
Oh no, this wasn't a Nier Automata stream. He wasn't even here.
Fuck, you're right. He wasn't even here. We were
True.
talking about him a lot, but he wasn't here.
True.
But yeah, we're going to be doing some more Nier Route B. We are just past the carnival. And holy shit, Route B is interesting so far. I'm really excited for that. So yeah, we'll be getting into that. In the meantime, I'm gonna go see about raiding off to somebody and then going straight to bedtime. I am eepity sleepity. Okay, easy answer. I'm sending y'all towards April's In Stars and Time stream. She's been trying to get one of these to work with Leica for fucking weeks now. So this has been something that like she and the whole like server community that she's got going on has been really excited for, so y'all should go check that out. In the meantime, I will see you guys later. I know that there haven't been VODs up in a little while, so you guys probably haven't been able to catch up on these. I'm really sorry about that. They'll be up soon. I went and edited some of them today. It's not as bad of a backlog as I thought, but y'all will be seeing shit like the Rambler season finale and what happened here and last time very soon on YouTube. It's gonna be really, really cool. With that, I'm gonna go send you all over to April, put blahs and emote spams in chat, send her some love, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.
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 All right.